Crack that open. Boom! What is up, guys? Welcome to Friday Q&A with Chocks A number 89. And of course it is the Spyro 8-inch TFPVC validation stream. Boom! Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. How you guys doing? Of course it is the 5th of October 2018. Good morning, America. Good afternoon, EU. Good evening, Asia. And a very good evening to Australia. What is going on, guys? What a crazy week it's been. How have you been? Let us know in the comments. How you doing? How are you doing? Chocks, over 100.
Oh, wow.
101 people. So that means 3 lucky winners to be chosen.
3
at random.
Already?
So far. And it's only just begun. How you guys doing?
Alright, let's... No more messing about tonight, you know... No delays, gotta make sure everything's on time.
All of that practice, all of that things. But first of all, can we just talk a little bit about the elephant in the room? Chocks, tell me about that hat.
Oh yeah, look at that. Come on, Red Bull, new era.
Look at that. We're forgetting about promoting this right now. It's right all about this. This is the winner's cap.
Super rare. Only available at Hong Kong as a qualifier.
There you go.
Right.
I noticed the word qualifier. What do the winners get, by the way?
Just a white version of that.
Yeah.
And the trip to France.
I can like Tipex that for you if you want, mate. Give it a nice white.
So hit me up, new era.
Hey, what's up, guys?
I'm giving you guys a shout out.
Hey, how you guys doing? Straight into the Q&A. I don't think so. There, MJP. What's going on? Do we have VQ in the house? Victoria, I've seen you on the stream already. Can I just say, you've had your practice. Now it's time for the real business.
Oh, she's already made a thread, so go ahead and post it in the comments. Ooh. So when the time comes for validation, check out that thread and post your timings in there.
Boom!
And Victoria will go through those times and then give you guys a position where you're at.
For those that don't know what we're talking about, Victoria Crombie, right there in the stream, will have a post in the OCC where you can put your validation numbers on there. Of course,
messages are going super fast.
Let us talk about what's going on. Let's talk a little bit about this UI. Of course, this is an official time where we're doing our first ever validation stream on a Friday, Chocks.
On a Friday.
I am super scared.
No more Tuesdays.
Super scared. There's a couple of different things I want to talk about. The first thing is, check out the top. Over Choco's head, of course, it is the F4F logo, bada bing, bada boom. And the title right there, Friday Q&A with Chocks A, Spyro TF PVC validation stream. Now, above my head to the left, of course, we have 54 minutes and 48 seconds. That is actually when validation opens. So if you're not sure, we still have just under 1 hour to go.
That one over there.
Just under 1 hour to go. There are, next to it, of course, is how many people, that 215 that you see on the screen right there, that is how many people are currently on the website right here, right now. And then, of course, you can see with the eye symbol is how many people are on the stream. That's 167. Chocks, we've gone over 150.
Already?
Yep. All right, so...
Where'd you guys come from?
So, let's just say that is what the UI is, the UX, the UI. That's what it looks like.
User interface.
The user interface, what it looks like. So can we just give a shout out to anybody who's new, who is on this stream going, oh my god, this is my first ever purchase. I'm popping my F4F cherry. I'm also popping my F4F Friday Q&A cherry, because it's the first time you join us on the stream, and you do not know how to validate. We're going to get to this because, you know what, Chocks, it's been such a long time since we've done a validation. It's been Psycho Mantis over a month ago that I fucking forgotten as well. So how do you validate?
You guys don't check the FAQ? Oh, an FAQ on the website.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Don't worry, guys. For the next 53 minutes, it's all about validation. So we're going to talk through how to validate, etc., etc. If you don't know, if you want to check it out now, go to the website. On our blog, there is an FAQ, or even in the Collectors Club. We have a Collectors Club for those guys that's just joined the stream. It's all about F4F. So if you have any questions about your product, upcoming products, make sure you join that club on Facebook.
Adrian Davis, what are you doing over here? I thought you were somewhere on the other side of the world racking up some new countries. He's sailing all around the Pacific,
Really?
South America.
All right.
Because he's like...
That's good internet connection, isn't it?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
All right, guys.
Great to see you both en route to Mexico. Shop out the shops for ready F4F PVC.
Yes.
I like it.
Mexico. Set up that warehouse over there while
because a lot of people in the South America said they would buy it if they had a better access to the... if the shipping costs were a little bit lower. Can I just say something? Can we check with the boys? Is the website down? How much longer before it's going to be up? Because there was talk, but I thought it was going to be done before the site.
Why is it still maintenance right now?
People are already going mad. So Lorenzo, let us know in the comments, when is the website going to be? Hey Leonardo, you know, it's definitely going to be worth it. You'll find it's going to be very easy and quick when it actually comes down to it, but if you're not sure what to do...
Oh, he's changed his job today. Congrats.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Alright, the site is back up. Alright, thanks very much for letting us know. You guys instead of our own IT. Ain't that the first time? Ain't that the usual thing? We always find out if there's any new changes to the website via the club instead of us knowing ourselves. It is what it is. Alright, cool. Let us just say in the background we have... Shout out to Andrea, shout out to Lorenzo. They are working really hard behind the scenes to make sure it's going to be a super smooth validation, right? Super smooth.
I've got my extra cans of Red Bull just in case. Yeah,
all right.
I have my backup.
And let's just say also that, of course, it is the validation. We also have Jose in the background, who is also just there to give moral support. To go, moral support. If it all goes tits up.
Right.
But absolutely,
fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. Everything will be going smooth tonight, hopefully, with everything in place. So
of course, it's going to be super smooth, isn't it?
All right, ain't over until it's over.
It ain't over till it's over. Ain't that the truth? Okay, let me just bring up.
Yes, Ashley, you can pay with PayPal. There are options on the website before you put into checkout. You can choose with either pay in full when a item is ready to ship out, or you can choose a flexi payment plan. All that information is there. Make sure to read that, guys. Make sure to read the additional information tab as well if you guys want to know when's it going to be released. There's a breakdown of all those plans, payment plans, in the additional information tab. All right, make sure you all read that. And in case you're really excited right now, make sure you log into your account so you can see your account. Make sure your order is there.
Okay. Sorry. First of all, just to let you guys know, we are no longer stopping orders for an hour. We will stop it for 10 minutes before the stream. Before the actual validation, just so the boys can get things ready. But for the next 40 minutes before validation starts, the orders will still continue. However, Lorenzo, Andreas, can you email everybody that has placed an order or a reservation to come and join the stream, the usual email that you normally send out to come back for this validation. Please let them know now. Not only are we talking about those that did the main pre-order SKU, but also those that ordered at Gamescom through those pre-order packs. Please can you contact those guys to come and join us and get their asses back here to prepare for validation. It's very important that we do that. So as long as the boys are doing that, we're okay for that. So
website's not down, Alex. It's up. I'll just...
Everybody... Okay, right.
Yeah.
Now, let us talk about how to validate. Please, everybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about, who has a reservation, go into your account. Go under My Orders on our website. Go and find the order that you placed for the reservation of Spyro. Once you do that, please tell me that you can find a blue button that says refresh, and above it will say what does it say, Chocks? What does it say?
What? No, it's saying the validate page is still offline, so the guys can't even go into their order. Let me just double check that.
Okay, the IT boys are there. Let's get Wait, so Autumn sees the refresh. What does the actual thing say when you go into validate? Go scroll down just quickly. What it says? It says keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And it says this is a blind validation not open yet. Can you find that refresh button? All right,
guys.
Says it.
Yeah, guys, they can see it now. Right?
All right, sweet. Oh,
everyone can see refresh button. Is that right, guys? This is a blind order.
Every time it's like we're expecting something, they're like, oh no, we can't do it. Then like
Don't
2 minutes
tease
later,
us, IT.
2 minutes later, it's like, oh, it's working again. Like, oh my god. All right, but anyways, everything's fine. See your order and everything, super sweet. Okay, can everybody find that refresh button? Okay, as long as you can do that, you're good for now. Just remember that is what you're going to have to do. We'll talk a little bit more about that a little bit later on. Yeah, thanks. We'll talk about that a little bit later on about the refresh button, but just make sure you can find that first.
As long as you can see the refresh button, you're okay for now. Okay, guys, we will continue the next step once everyone sees that.
Right.
That's right, Tabby. I know you've been excited for this one. Yep. Turjay. Sylvie, no refresh button for you. Have you tried a different browser?
Kalen says it's not there for him yet.
Hey, Rafael. Hey, Andres on the stream.
What?
Andres is just joined.
Oh, Andres has just joined.
Wow.
Oh, it's an important one. It's all important. He's joined the stream. I like it.
It's a Friday night.
All right,
so
everybody.
So Leonardo's is fine.
So IT team, there's still some people that say offline.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure. Try a different browser. Refresh your cache.
Why can't you go to? Hey, Crow.
Lorenzo, can you just be sure if there's nobody who is locked out of the firewall? Can you check that ASAP, please? Do you have anybody blocked because of the firewall? Congratulations, Nisrin. What is up, Brenton? A lot of people still having that.
Yes, Liam has the offline
message. Not more than once. So Lorenzo, Andreas, please let us know in the comments. All right. Whilst they're working on that, let's talk a little bit about what's been going on, Chocks. It's not. I want to make sure today is not just purely validation. I know it's a big one, but let's just try and do what we do so we can review and stuff like that.
Okay.
Keep an eye on people that are having issues with that. So, let's keep it on Spyro.
Yes, okay. Alright guys, don't worry about it. The IT are working on making sure that you guys can see that refresh button, okay? So we will ask IT in about 5-10 minutes again, alright? Just to keep you guys updated. But quick notices. So, yep, tonight is definitely going to be the validation. We're still aiming for 11 PM. Hong Kong time, so that's in about 45 minutes. So that's the main thing for tonight. And some other notices. I think this week Phil has been posting up some shipping and payment posts in the club as well. So make sure you check that. Usually when Phil makes a post with regards to final payments and shipment, they will be updated in the announcements section. So before, a couple of months ago, when every time we do a post and we pin it at the top, we can only pin one post, but now we can pin up to like 10 posts.
Yo.
So make sure you check out the announcement section. There'll be like FAQs, what's the upcoming pre-order, what's the latest thing that's going to be shipped out, what's the final payment, etc, etc. So do check out the announcement section in the club.
Okay, I'm seeing some people saying that those that couldn't see it now can do Control F5 and it works well. So, am I making a high score point? I'll show you guys very soon about what that's all about. So, lesson learned for that, guys, is so for Lorenzo and Andreas, if you're going to do some updates to the database, make sure it's not when it's on a stream time. Before the stream starts will be good, because that will allow for people when they start logging in to hopefully it'll be alright for them. So can everybody now that needs to do it? Crocro
can't do it on his work PC, so it could be a firewall thing on your work PC, but you're able to try.
But you can do it on your phone.
On your phone.
Did we hit 200? Lilith, did we?
I don't know.
You're just trying to get extra bonus. The possibility for 199.
Right, so Jay, you're okay, all right? So
okay, he's good. All right. Nice one for those who suggested Control F5.
Yeah, Control F5.
No way, Nanase. You're here for your first ever validation. Yeah, pace of validation. Sorry, mate. I knew it would finally get you to do it. Finally get you to do it. Alright, sweet. So far, so good. Alright. Let us know. Everybody can now find that refresh button. Let us know if you can't. In the meantime, we're going to continue talking a little bit about some very small updates to Spyro. Just want to give you a bit of a heads up. The first thing is, this is the original Spyro packaging, okay? Now the original Spyro packaging for the standard version looks like this, right? So we would have showed it in the videos, we would have shown it in the documentaries, etc, etc. This is what it looks like. Now, I didn't say it at the time, but I wanted to. I didn't say it at the time, but I wanted to make some changes to it. One of the issues I had with it is, maybe you can't see it on camera, maybe you can't sort of see it too clearly, but the kind of purple here is not vibrant enough. It didn't have enough pop, and bearing in mind, when we design our resin boxes or those sort of things, to be honest with you, no one's going to see it on the shelf. They're going to be on your doorstep. They're going to be in your you know, you're going to receive it, and the packaging is the packaging. You bought it for the figure. PVCs are completely different. PVCs, you must have beautiful packaging to attract people who don't know about us, who just come onto the shop, they've gone to wherever it may be, their local store, and they've gone, oh my god, I never knew this. They get attracted by the beautiful packaging, then they see what the product is. So packaging on the PVC is so important, and I was feeling this was a little bit muted, and I didn't have that kind of pop that I wanted to see. That I'd seen it for the Artorias, I'd seen it for Crash, I'd seen it for Breath of the Wild Link, I'd seen it for Solaire. I wasn't getting it for this. Boom. All right, nice one. Was that 4 or 5?
Whatever.
One of them. That mean like, okay. I wasn't happy with this. Now, of course, it has some nice effects. That is the gloss UV over here, etc. But the purple itself did not pop the way I needed it to pop. So we made some changes. The first, just some subtle changes that will give it a little bit extra. So the first thing is this. Well, we're tweaking the color to give it more pop. If you look at this, if you look at the sort of top of this,
it's going to be very hard.
Pop them off the way. So what I can show you is, if you look at the way that purple looks, it's kind of muted. And then if you look at this, you can see it's much more vibrant. It's got a much brighter kind of purple to it. The second thing is, and I did say it before, this is going to be printed on the window. So that's going to look better. It's going to be printed on the window. Okay? So it looks, yeah, you know, that's right, Catherine. It looks like it's got, like you've got cataracts. Like it's got a little bit of a white going on it, and it didn't quite have the pop that I needed to have. So these are the subtle changes that we're going to be making. That's the first thing. And the second thing is, with the you can see this got the scaling of the dragon, right? Obviously a Spyro going through there. Well, each individual, not all of them, because that would be ridiculous, but quite a few of these will actually have some extra gloss UV. A little bit of extra gloss UV to give it a bit of pop. Now what does that mean? It looks a little bit like this. Alright, so this is a print proof. Can you see that? Look at that. You see that? Look at those scales. A few of those have got that gloss UV effect on it. Can you see the way it's popping and shining? You can see it's catching the light. So that is going to go, so you can sort of see how it goes down the front.
It's not going to be a few, it's going to be all those scales.
Well, I mean, there's some that aren't.
No, not this one. You should look at this one.
Okay, well, let's just manage expectations and say a few, and then if it doesn't, we go see. Yeah, so you can sort of see how that has a nice gloss effect to it, and that for me is a much stronger way to attract the. It's a much stronger way to have him boxed. So hopefully you guys like the updates on that.
Yeah, guys. So in a nutshell, basically more UV on the scales, just give it out more pop. A brighter purple. So when there's an extra sheet of that clear plastic that goes over it, there'll be also that UV on top of it.
Yeah, of course, already the original one had the gloss UV on the logo and on the...
Just on the logo, but now it'll be on the scales.
So, to be honest with you, how do I say? To be honest with you, the gloss UV on this really makes it pop because everything else is matte.
Yeah.
However, it won't look as poppy because around it is going to have a lot of gloss on it as well, on the dots. However, I think the overall effect is way better by having that overall gloss UV rather than just only on the logo there. And also you still have the gloss UV. You see that on the on the gem itself there, but it will have it around there as well. So it'll be
if you're looking at it from a distance, it's really going to pop because
because it'll catch the light.
The top half, pretty much the top half of the box is going to be really shiny.
Yeah. But not shiny in a Jippo way. Shiny in a way that's done in a F4F way. What do you say? Is that Jippo or is that? I can't quite remember. We are Jippo. No, I can't remember. We're Jippo. Oh no, I don't remember. All right, guys. So just wanted to give you that. Evelyn, the website's still offline for you. Have you hit Control F5? Have you tried another browser? Let us know in the comments.
Guys, you should be. I was reading some comments. A lot of you guys are receiving the validation email. I actually sent a validation email around about 6 o'clock, like
a general one,
about 4 or 5 hours ago.
Yeah,
that's to the general public, and then IT has begun sending out
to individual
ones. So do check it out, whether you get 1 or you get 2.
Let's make sure it is all working. I see. Okay. Alright, the boys are saying everything is nice and smooth, so if you're getting your emails that's in the last couple of minutes, that is because we're telling you to get your asses on here, which is good. You're already here. Alright, Susan's got both of them already. Hey Kaden, after tonight's stream I'm going to run a character poll in the club. And we'll see what people's appetite is.
Alright guys, continuing on the notices for this week. So Torch pendants, they're still going on until October the 10th.
Yo.
Make sure you check that out if you're a Dark Souls fan. The GNF Sonic versus Chopper, the pre-order is still open until the 19th of October, so still got a couple of weeks time on that one.
Randy Dabs is at NYCC being hunted down.
Pre-orders are still ongoing right now.
Don't worry, guys. If you haven't received your second email, first of all, who cares? You're here. But just to say that it's in the process of going through.
It could also be gone to your spam as well, so you might want to check that as well. But
it should be
you're here anyway, so
nice
yes.
one, Evelyn.
Guts, Spike, Warpstar Kirby, and Psycho Mantis. Those pre-orders are still open this week, so do check them out.
Indeedy. What's up, Ronald Jacobs? About that Mario and Yoshi. He knows what's up. Hashtag Ronald knows. This is nothing exciting. It's McDonald's lemon Coke Zero. Indeed, nothing too exciting. Feel I need a bit of a boosty pick me up. Having spent all day in China today and yesterday. Whew!
All day? I thought you left early yesterday.
Yeah, and I actually saw Lore today, Petulia. I think I'm going to focus on him. Let's just get through. Let's get through Spyro. Yeah, I sort of need to figure that out, Mr. Petula.
Yes, guys. Petula. We do hear all your concerns with
which one?
Phoenix Wright, Zero. You guys have been very busy today.
It's been the club has
been constant messages.
The club has been pumping, has been jumping. Yeah. Peggy can't get here soon enough. What? Well,
we'll see about that. Don't get too excited yet.
We have, in a bit of news, last week or this week I've had a round of interviews with quite a few people, and our humble company is going to expand with some new people. The first one will be Peggy will be joining us, and she will be working closely alongside Chocks, and she starts on Monday. Monday will be her first day. Peggy, remember that name because she will be very active in the club. Tuesday though, she's most likely going to quit. But so it needs to be nice to her on the first day. So she starts here all bright-eyed, all ready for the challenge on Monday 9 a.m. We'll see how she is at the end of the day. But she will be joining the team in a marketing capacity. We talked a bit about this briefly last week. She'll be joining Chocks alongside Chocks to allow him to do some more senior stuff, I would say. But yeah, so that's basically what's happening in terms of one of the hires. So that's going to be on Monday. The second hire is someone who is there to help run the wholesale side, because unfortunately, as I said, Jeff decided to go for greener pastures, which is a lot of rest, and hopefully he's actually coming back in on Monday, so it'll be nice to see him again. He's only been gone a week though. And a new guy will be joining us. Dan, he'll be joining us as a wholesale capacity. Then the following week, so we had quite a lot of interviews. We had 3 interviews. So we already hired Peggy beforehand, right? That was earlier in the month. No, last month. Will be Boofy, who will be working alongside Chris in terms of helping to develop more products. And then we have Jay, who will be there to help Sandy in terms of graphic artistry. And it was really funny because we figured we had to like rearrange everybody. Like Chocks needs to now sit, near Peggy. Chris is going to need to sit next to Boofy, and this and that, and everyone needs to Sandy needs to sit next to Jay and all that sort of stuff. And basically we're going to have to rearrange, get some new chairs in, get some new tables and rearrange it. And I've never seen someone so quick to request to move. Chris, literally, how can I say this? I am in my office, right? But the door is always open and I can see into the main part of the office. And in the office, I can just literally see about three desks, and Chris's one is the one closest. So I can literally just look over there and see exactly what is on Chris's screen. He wants to move to where Chocks is sitting now because I can't see anything while that's going on. He's going to get Boofy to sit where he is sitting now. So he's like tee-heeing. He's like, yeah, let's move. I've never seen someone so quick to jump out. He's like, should we move now? I'm like, all right, chillax. It's going to be, give it another week. But he's so happy that that's going to be the case. So that's a bit of the week in review, but we're just going to pause the week in review. We're going to talk about day 1 editions, Chocks. Let's do it.
Okay. Jumping ahead there with week in review.
I haven't even looked at that. I didn't even see that.
Anyway, guys. So yes, as always, day 1 edition.
So
today,
you talk about it, then I'll show it.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
I'll show it on here first.
Yeah. Okay.
You talk about it.
I'm just going to briefly talk about it. So, guys, day 1 edition, that happens exactly pretty much on validation day. So once we validate from 11 p.m., which is in about 29 minutes, for the next 24 hours, that is the time where you can come in, validate for your day 1 edition. A day 1 edition comes with an additional signature card signed by Alex, holographic sticker, and extra reward points. So
thank you very much.
Spyro PVC is $99.99, so that means you get an extra 100.
If those day 1 stickers, if the factory doesn't.
We can talk about that. We'll talk about that once we do the week in review. Right? Let me give you out the information. Confusing the guys already. So yes, so $99.99 is the price. That means you get an additional 100 reward points for your day 1 edition.
Thank you very much,
guys. If you come back. If you haven't pre-ordered it during the reservation period, but you want to pre-order it 11 p.m. onwards, you do not need to validate. You will automatically get the day 1 edition.
You should listen to that now and say, "Oh, but he wants to play the game."
And in the club, make sure you join the Collectors Club, because every time we do a day 1 edition, there will be a poll in the club where you can choose option A or B, front and back, etc. Designs provided by Sandy, so she will look into that poll a couple of weeks later to decide which day 1 card goes with your day 1 edition, and then Are you ready to show the picture?
I am. You ready? Yeah.
I am ready to post the poll in the club.
Alright, first of all, here we go. This is the options. Let us know in the comments which do you prefer. Boom! Do you go for option A, front, or are we doing that whole thing? Yeah, option A, front, option A, B.
Yeah.
Here you go, guys. Here are the options right now. We have option A and option B for your day one. She has used the wrong image for that.
She has?
Yes. Can we not have her get to that stage? That's ridiculous.
Which image?
Absolutely incorrect image.
What am I looking at?
This is completely the wrong one. So that's the resin. And it needs to not be done like that.
It will be updated.
No, she should never have got it to this stage.
We updated.
The image will slightly change. It's not this. It's the old image, but it's you obviously know what he looks like. For example,
you just need to know you just need to know the position.
Sure, sure.
Guys, I just post the link into
so what
the club,
do you guys
so make sure
say?
you click on that. That will take you straight to the poll.
We got a B. We got a B. Kevin says B. Nana say can finally not do option A back and option B back because he doesn't like it.
Well, there is option C, which is none of them.
That's true.
Which he chooses every single time anyway.
Sylvie says B front, A back. Sorry, Neffy. Front and back all around for option B. There you go, Marissa. Justin B front, A back. B with A back says Dan. Lilith says B is cute, but you're not even pre-ordering. It's all good though, you can choose. Larissa likes the back for B.
Well, currently, I just did a quick refresh. Option B is leading the way.
Nana says he loves them all, so that's all good.
Oh, sorry, mate. You can only choose one.
Yeah, he wants to choose them all. We've got option B just about pulling ahead of those early days. Remember, guys, 25 minutes to go.
He loves them all, but he chooses none of them.
Yeah, no, he said none.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't like any of them.
He doesn't like any of them.
Yeah,
I thought he said he likes them.
Yeah, no, I was just taking the piss out of him because he loves it. Patrick Munchberg says B. So does Luke. Also says B. Veronica says B. Don has his arm twisted and he has to choose one and he goes for B.
Alright guys, just an update. 25 minutes to go until validation.
Yo. Matthew says option A. So how are we doing for that? Has it been... Is it still option B? Just give a quick refresh. So in the club, if you haven't put your vote, you can go and do that. But it's getting closer for option B. Option B with option A back. So it's quite a lot of...
Option B front.
Yeah.
Option B back. Option A back. Interesting. Well,
interesting.
Yeah, I thought you guys would like the castle. And guys, if you're not sure, the option B back, the artwork is official artwork from the style guide. I don't think you see that many out there. That image.
Interesting.
Don't worry, Patrick. We'll go through that post during the weekend review.
Which post?
About renaming Day 1 editions.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And everyone's taking it very serious.
What, the rename of the name?
Yeah, right. You know how it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the IT boys are like basically going, yeah, we're chilling. We don't care. It's going to be the biggest stream ever in the history of validations, ever in the history of histories.
They're super confident.
They're
huh?
super confident. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right.
I love it.
We'll see.
I like it.
That is right, Randy.
All right. It, of course, has been the week in review. And one of the things that we dropped is this little bombshell on the 3rd of October. See you in a bit. Alphonse Ulrich. Elric is coming, of course, to what is it? Next Friday.
That's right.
Oh yeah, next Friday.
Friday Q&A with Chocks A number 90.
Boom.
The 12th of October.
Thank you very much. I needed a bit of that. So
not this Friday, guys.
Not this Friday.
Alphonse is not this week. Today we concentrate on Spyro.
Normally, what we would have done is shown it today. We normally show a teaser on a Friday, but the opportunity had to be taken. Take advantage of the fact that the 3rd of October is FMA Day
at
4:01, and if you look really carefully on the Facebook page, Chocks did a fantastic job, and he actually dropped that trailer 4:01. Bada bing, bada boom, like clockwork, like clockwork. So yes, 12th of October will be the full reveal, and of course the reservations for Alphonse will open, and then a week after that, which I guess will be the 21st. No. The 19th, I guess, will be the reservation. No, the validation. No. Yes, the validation for
the 19th.
The 19th will be the validation for Alphonse. So that's what you got coming over in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, in fact, I like keeping all on that Friday. Speaking of which, 21 minutes to go. Let's just recheck. Is there anybody who's not clear what they're doing? Make sure you go into your order page, locate the Spyro order, and find that refresh button. Please let us know if there's somebody who cannot do that.
You should know what you're doing. You've been asking the question throughout the day in the club. How to validate, how to pre-order, where's the stream, what time is the stream. I've answered as much as I can throughout the day, posted everything out in the day. Everyone should know by now. If not, ask again. Yami keeps commenting that he can't find validate button because it hasn't been changed to validate button. Currently it should still show
it means the refresh
button. Validate button will come in 20 minutes, Yami.
Hey Kaylin, when you hit that validate button, it's gonna go, once you hit that refresh button, it's gonna turn to validate now. Once you hit validate now, you're gonna get a number. It's gonna be a timestamp. Don't go anywhere because the timestamp will be what you post in Victoria Crombie's post in the club, but also we will let you know whereabouts you will fit in the assembly. Now let's just quickly talk about something for those that have ordered multiples, Chocks.
That's right, guys. Throughout the day, everyone's been asking, what if I had, because previously you were able to put multiple orders in multiple items in the same order, all right? But now it's only one item per order. And then you have the Gamescom guys thrown into the mix. Those guys that pre-ordered Spyro PVC, right? So there's
Dimitri, I haven't forgotten.
There's quite a few scenarios where you can actually pre-order Spyro PVC. And guys were asking me, hey, I've pre-ordered 3 Spyro PVCs or 4 or 5, etc., etc. What happens with the what happens with the numbers, the edition size number on the packaging? Can I have it in sequential? Can I have my 10, 11, 12, 13 in that order, or do I have to get different numbers? And I've been talking to the IT, and the IT is saying to me that if you validate one, the rest should follow in that order. But to be on the safe side, guys, I would recommend you to validate every single one of your order, and then we will, in the back end, we will choose the one that validated first, the quickest one, and then the number will follow from that one.
Correct, but just do them all. But the first one, just mash that one. The other ones, take your time. Just get them done.
Yeah, just get them done. Just validate every single one of them. Either the ones from Gamescom, or the ones in your individual orders, or the combined order ones. So just validate every single order you have, and then we will follow that up.
Bonjour Dimitri, can I ask, did you get a email to say you to come onto the stream because you ordered it from Gamescom? Let me know in the comments. And where do I send it to? Are you still à de la rue? Oui?
Well, Dimitri, he would have received that email like a week ago, because we sent out an email a week ago
to Gamescomers,
telling everyone, and this week's newsletter, telling everyone that if you bought it from Gamescom, make sure you come back and buy it.
So did he also get? But did he also get the ones that we sent out, like, you know, at the beginning of the stream?
I'm not sure about that, but I've definitely sent one out today. One this Monday and one the previous Monday.
So Billy says he bought 2 SDR Tauruses and there are 3 numbers apart. I wonder why that is.
Hey Billy, this whole sequential thing is very, very new for us.
Dimitri,
so.
I mean it right now.
I received it 26th of September.
And the one from earlier today. Okay. Well, okay.
So
did you get the one in the? Did you get one in the last hour? Hola, Gianluca. All right, here we go, guys. We're down to the wire. 17 minutes to go. We've got 244 people on this stream. 153 people on the website. Can I say it's possible? It's possible that that can go into quadruple digits. Quadruple digits.
What?
Lorenzo says they're all out. Oh, there's some stuff on Slack.
Can we not? What?
There is no technical reason that we can think of to put the product out of stock. Yeah, of course. So we can keep getting orders. Duh. Because a lot of the time people will be like, "Oh, what is it sold out?" or something like that. That's the reason why, Jose. Why would we want to put it to sold out? That's, first of all, people get confused. They see it sold out, they don't come back. Then what? The other thing is, why would you?
No, he's asking, is there a business reason to put the product out of stock? We didn't put it out of stock. We paused it because it allows the IT to tinker around in the back end to prep themselves for the validation.
Oh wait,
that's why we paused it.
Oh wait, you're saying to put it out of stock at all? Well, if the answer is you don't need to turn it off at all, then don't do it. If that's the case.
If the system's clever enough where
I'm just concerned for you guys.
The pre-order keeps on going, and then boom, 11 o'clock, you guys can validate. Hey, we're all off.
Hey, you tell me it's all good. Sorry, I misunderstood you, Jose. I misunderstood you, Jose. If you tell me that we don't need to do that, then my nipples are hard, mate. You just tell me that we don't need to, and I trust you. That's all going to go smooth on the world's biggest validation stream ever. If you tell me that's okay, then that's okay. You let me know in the comments. Autumn, there was no validation for Majora's Mask. What I'm talking about is simultaneous users on the website. So, for example, if I think Majora's Mask had maybe 500 or 600 people at the time. Crash was about 700, so that was something like that. The thing, of course, about Majora's Mask is that was through the crash, but and Majora's Mask is by far our best-selling resin piece, and still our #1 selling piece overall in terms of quantities, and it still is. But of course, and that was a different scenario as well. It was 2 weeks, whereas this is not. So, but
hey, Kia. You're asking what happens when we press the validation button. Well, that basically, the sooner you click it, the chance of the lower number.
So what is the point in doing that? There's two reasons. First of all, is these numbers are first come, first serve for the Spyro TF line. Now you ask, what is the next in the line? Well, it could be another character from one of the side characters, or more likely it's going to be to be subject to approval and stuff like that. Could possibly be a OG Spyro in the same size as the second in the line. So if that's like the number that you want to keep and you want to get that as well, this is why you want to validate. Is the first? No, that's not validating. That's authenticating. Yeah. Anyway, just saying. First of all, getting a low number.
Validate.
Who came up with these stupid ideas? Oh, that's not good. What happened there? Who came up with these ridiculous ideas?
Really keep it simple, right? Validate today will get you day 1 edition. And the chance for super low number, because this is the first product in the Spyro the Dragon PVC line. Forget the future ones for now. Validating tonight within the 24 hours will get you day 1 edition. Extra bonus reward points, extra sticker, and extra authentication. No, extra signature card.
Dimitri, please take a step into the world of China. They'll tell you something on a delivery date, and then they won't. Then they'll delay it. The reality is, from the time that I came back, I had some changes to be done from Gamescom, and I was not happy with the way that the factory handled it. They took too long to do it, and they were making the same problems before, so push everything back. It's the way it is.
Hey, Melanie.
Q1 is probably too late. We're trying to get it out before then, but we're just trying to do that to manage expectations.
Hey, Melanie, what's your question? What happens if we don't have our Spyro and the numbers doesn't apply to it? Well, the Spyro resin is a separate line to this PVC. So your Spyro resin has no effect on the Spyro PVC.
All right, 12 more minutes to go. Oh, is this continued?
That's right, Georgia.
12 more minutes to go, but let's continue with the week in review. Let's talk a little bit about those Spyro resin pieces. Out in the wild, finally, we have the guinea pigs. That is Australia, Asia. Thank you very much for being our guinea pigs. We've had some feedback so far, so good. Chocks, what have you seen in the club?
Excitement. Excitement from the Australasia fans, the Spyro. Hope you guys like the backdrop, the gems. Guys, there's no 2 red gems in there.
Put them in by the light and see it.
Put them up. One of them is kind of a pinkish color and the other one is definitely red. So no problems with the gems, okay? There are a few issues here and there, but generally right now everyone's very happy. You know, breakages, paintwork, all that is pretty much, the percentage on that so far is really high compared to any damages due to shipment or whatnot. Yeah. But guys, don't worry about that. If you've got any issues with your Spyro or any other products that you bought directly from us, make sure you hit up CS, create a ticket on the website. Create a ticket on the website.
Yeah. Shout out to Tamara, shout out to Melissa, Rachel, I think it was Georgina or Georgia, a few others that I've seen on the stream that have actually posted their guinea pig trials, which
and for this one, a lot of guys were posting videos and live unboxing. There was
that was really cool.
2 live unboxings that I saw.
I like it.
And then like 3 or 4 different unboxing videos, and then the rest. There was one with an outdoor shot as well.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And I love it when people are none of this. Please. My pet peeve, when you open your box, slice it down the middle and pull off the tape, bada bing, bada boom, off it goes.
But
Melissa,
the only downside is that a lot of day oneers didn't get their day one stickers.
All
of them so far, right?
So there's 90 bloody envelopes you've got to handwrite.
90, yeah?
Yeah, if you've got to handwrite, go.
Sorry guys.
We rectify them.
That's not on purpose. We will look into that and we'll sort that out.
Our processes, unfortunately, still need to be tightened up, and that's why I need to be able to focus on that sort of stuff.
And guys, if you're waiting to, because shipping these items out into Australasia, we cannot put the battery in it. That's on purpose. It's by law. But if you want to go out there and buy a battery, make sure you look out for a 18650 battery. But in the meanwhile, you can still use the USB. Plug that into the USB port, and you can still have the fire effect.
We are sub 10 minutes to go before validation. Can I just check with the IT boys? Are you putting it on sold out or not? Are you gonna? Do you need to or not?
They're placing it now.
Okay, he's doing it, so they're doing it like that. That's what they're gonna do. Okay. And that was good that we didn't stop it for an hour, because you can see that there's like some.
Yeah. So this is how it's gonna happen, guys. So in 9 minutes, validation will start. Boom, 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 boom. All you guys will be.
So we are stopping it for 10 minutes.
Yeah, they're doing it right now.
Yeah, I know they're doing that right now, but. Do we want to do that in the future if they don't need to? I think for this first one, we'll try on a smaller stream.
Let's see if they can do it right.
On a smaller one, Don't test it on this one.
Don't test on, let's see if they can do that in the future. But for right now, for tonight, they're going to pause it for 10 minutes.
Lorenzo, can we just go through your checklist? Remember, there was a time when there was one of the things that you didn't do. Can you go through the checklist? I don't know what's on your checklist. Maybe you should put it there so I can do it. So I can go through it with you. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the things on your checklist, please, can you confirm you've done all of those things? That needs to be done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I've known what happens when you forget to do one of the 5 or whatever it is. Just give me the thumbs up that everything that you've supposed to have done that is being done. You
guys,
know, you did ask me to give you a bit of a reminder.
All right, guys. When we say refresh button, it's the actual graphical refresh button on your UI. It's colored in blue. If we meant F5 button, we will say F5 button. Alright, so ignore that F5 button, refresh, whatever you want to call it.
Because that refresh button only refreshes that little square, meaning it's much faster to refresh that to change it into validate now. Because hitting F5 is redoing the entire page, that's the point.
Alright guys, so just a quick recap. Tonight's the validation. So in about 7 minutes we will start validating. Those guys that still haven't reserved their pre-order, I believe it's closed right now. Don't worry, it's not sold out. Once we hit 11 PM, you can start pre-ordering again. And that means you will not need to validate. That will automatically validate. The buttons are only shown for those guys that reserved it during the reservation week.
Dale, stick around. We will be giving you a range where your product number will likely to fall, because we will have an idea of where you, like the sub 1, you know, the sub 100, sub 200, sub 300. We'll have that information, so you have an idea right now. After this, during this stream, you'll be able to see.
Oh, 303.
Boom. It's been a while since we've done something like that.
Don't listen to those comments. Don't read those comments where they're telling you to hit the F5 button. Do not hit that F5 button. All right. Come on, be nice to each other, guys.
Chocks, I really need to do a wee. I'm getting really scared.
Really?
Well, I've drank all of that.
Well, next time, I'll just buy a bucket over there, right? And just.
But I'm kind of nervous.
Oh, next time we move into an office, if we ever move into an office, move right next. No, don't. That's
you don't want to. You don't want to do that.
Not,
yeah, exactly. I've got like the furthest possible place, haven't I, Chocks? You must like that.
Just piss on someone's front door.
Alright, let me just go.
Really?
Yeah. I'm gonna peg it. Yeah.
Oh God.
I'm gonna like Linford Christie this bullshit. I won't even take my phone.
You're wearing. You make sure you wear shoes.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. So that's it. 6 minutes to go. That's right, Scotty. He needs to pee on every single stream. I thought we were going to do the weekend review, but it seems like the whole hour is just about validating again. So guys, so once we've done with the validation, we're going to go through the weekend review. So we're just going to go through what we've been doing this week, what Alex has been doing. Then we're going to go through some weekend review with Temptation Thursdays, and then we're going to hashtag for next week's winners for a chance to win 500 reward points. So make sure you stick around for that hashtag. And then we're going to go through the Q&A thread. And I'm assuming, depending on time, we should be doing some Who Dat as well. And Who Dat are basically a chance for you to win up to 4,000 reward points. So make sure you stick around for that as well. Are we going to do the Who Dat?
Yeah, what do we do right now?
No, I'm just going through, like, telling guys what happens during the rest, because we were supposed to do the weekend review, but it seems like it's been validating
quite a lot of it, hasn't it?
Quite a lot of it.
We can power through that.
We can power through that.
Nice one, Liam. I appreciate it. That's what we like to see. That's a really great thing. The people coming to validate on the validate stream for the first time, and then they like what they're seeing, what's happening, and they'll come back for more of them. I love it.
Come back for more, or you should stick around for more. Not coming back. You shouldn't be leaving.
Right? No, I mean like he'll come back to like other weeks, just like non-validation.
Come back every single week.
That's what I like to see.
No, Romeo. Q&A has not started yet. That's
so validation in 3 minutes and 51 seconds. Remember, guys, just to let you know, just so you're clear, there is a 10 to 15 second delay from what happens on our screen into what you're seeing. So the actual time, don't go by what is on our website. So don't go with what is on the stream right now, but do it what's on the website, which is about right now. For example, yeah, I can see there's I can see both screens. It looks like it's about a 15-second delay. Now, just to be clear, once that hits that 0 and the boys are going go, 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 to be clear, there will be about a 30 to 40-second delay, so don't get worried when the boys are flipping a switch here, flipping a switch there, all that sort of good stuff. So don't worry too much if it goes offline. Not offline. I don't mean offline. I mean if it does. Yeah, it just takes a little bit of time for it to go through that. Okay?
Good luck, Jason. First time validating.
Everybody's got it there, hopefully. Good luck. It literally is only a few more minutes to go. 2 minutes and 56
Andre
seconds.
at Games Week. There's been quite a lot of events this week.
Jordan Q&A will be right after validation. Kind of, after we can review. Yeah, we did a lot of things this week, Tom.
Hey guys, we'll go through those questions in the Q&A.
Yeah, it's not the time to do it right now.
Yeah, don't ask us right now. I see you guys pinging me.
Hey Andrea, you got one of these, didn't you? Nice one. Mr. Kunz, was ist los?
Chris Kuntz.
Was ist los? Any drifting recently?
It's not your first time, is it?
Haha.
Alright, 343-ish people on the stream. Good luck to you all. Guys, make sure you're logged into your account. Make sure you can see. Give that a quick refresh as well, just in case your page has timed out.
Oh god, it's like the things.
So the IT guys are telling us they're okay and ready to go. So once we do the countdown,
yeah. So Nana say now understands how intense it can be. All right, here we go, guys. We're coming down to
good luck, Frank.
Moment. See you later, you fam. Nice one, Veronica. We always love that the PVCs are reaching out to more people. I'm kind of nervous, but I've got full faith in the IT team. Chocks, crack me over a Red Bull. I don't care. It's not zero sugar.
There's two in there.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Odie goes. Right, we're sub 1 minute to go.
There's two in there for you, actually.
There's sub 1 minute to go. No, I've still got one of my ones from Sugar Free.
You got one for it, and I got one free from the event.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they gave me like one of these and one of the
a Sugar Free one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's mine, mate. Thanks, appreciate it. 40 seconds to go. Remember, as soon as it goes and it hits the boys start doing it, it's going to take about 40 seconds, 30 to 40 seconds. So don't be surprised. Once you get it, post your validation in the stream, but then also into Victoria's post in the OCC. Alright guys, I'm nervous. Here we go. We have 23 seconds to go. There are currently 323 people on the stream. There's 328 people on the website right now.
Right.
Oh, it's got 348.
No pain, no gain.
No pain, no gain. Here we go. Count it down to me, Chop. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Right, guys, I've just told IT to start working.
Oh my god, it's like no one's making any comments.
Guys, if you just join the stream, you do not need to validate. All you have to do is just place a pre-order.
Yeah.
It will automatically validate for your day 1 edition. The day 1 edition is open now for the next 24 hours. Once 24 hours is gone, there will be no day 1 edition. Alright? Day 1 edition.
Smash that and then as soon as it goes to refresh, validate now. Make sure you hit that. I'm nervous for you guys.
Guys, you gotta have the day 1 edition, because once you open that box, that top sleeve will have 2 slots for your 2 cards.
It's not working for me. I think you remember there's a time delay. There's a time delay.
Keep trying, guys. Ooh, IT's really focused.
Can we see someone validate?
I've got no reply. I've got no pro. Have some faith, IT.
Oh, here we go. 48, 44. Here we go. They're coming in now. It takes a bit of time for it to switch over. But Julia, you're never going to make me sweat on who that, so this is the only time you ever watch me do it. We've got a 42. Slow.
516 people on the site right now.
580.
Oh my god, yes, 580. 612 on the site right now.
We already have people validating. I already know whose number. I've already got the.
How many people validating?
Over 100 already.
720 people on the site right now.
720 people on the site right now.
Oh, nice one, Chris Kuntz. You managed to validate your Gamescom.
Nice one.
Spyro.
Yeah, we'll slot that into the main thing.
Yeah, make sure you track that as well, Victoria. The Gamescom guys slots into the into that thread as well. Thank you very much. Nice one, Tiffany. Nice one, Asa. Nice one, Brenton. Vanessa. Frank. Ooh, nice one, Nanase. Nice one, Stefan. Thanks for joining, Joseph Greg. If you're not validating, make sure you place a pre-order now. You will still get your day one.
42.6 by Nanase. Jesus Christ. For someone who doesn't care about numbers, will you give it to someone else?
Really? He doesn't care?
If he doesn't care, let's see how much he doesn't care. Would he give that number to someone else?
Doesn't
Without
care. He
bumping
doesn't
up the
care.
price.
Yeah?
We'll see.
Hey, Faith. I hope you're below 50 as well. Nice one, Liv.
Okay.
Congrats to everyone.
What is your number, Faith? And I'll tell you, I have the numbers.
747 folks on the line, online. 752 folks online. IT saying looking good so far. No sweat. Yep, I see the pre-order page is up now, so you can place your pre-order if you want to. Guys, remember there is a 6-month plan and a 3-month plan if you want that. Oh, Victoria's validated her Gamescom as well.
Faith has it at 46.9 and she wants sub 50. Let me see.
That's right. Good luck, Victoria, from Brennan.
Ronald got 44.4. Alright, I'm going to give you your sub numbers. I'm going to work on those sub numbers right now.
Just make sure that guys can validate, right?
Yeah, sure. You keep an eye on that. I'll just start doing this.
Anyone that cannot validate, guys? Anyone have any issues? Nice one, Victor. Hey, John, you do not know your number until it arrives at your door, but we're going to give out some time numbers to give you a good indicator of where you actually slot. Site lagged like mad. Alright, IT guys, hopefully that's some information for you in the future. There've been a couple guys with some slight lagging. Could be quite a few different issues. Could be internet, could be your browser.
But mostly it's not everybody's.
It's not everybody. I'm just saying,
some people,
yeah. Zhang Xiong says his froze for a few seconds, but it's all good. Luke says his went to an error page for almost 1.5 minutes.
That's
very, very strange.
Good.
Rest in peace, Aussie internet. The lag was bad. Everyone's saying the lag is bad now. Super slow.
But we can see that when they all started coming in.
Yeah.
So it wasn't for everybody.
Nice one, Brit. Finally, cherry is popped.
I like it.
How many people on the site right now?
700.
770.
Yeah. 50. Alright. VQ, are you sure about this? Because there's a lot.
What?
There's a lot of things you're gonna have to like.
Guys, help out Victoria.
But she can't. They can't.
Why not?
Because she can put it into the actual main thing.
Right. But at least someone could collate the information for her or whatever it is, yeah?
You
know?
I'm not sure.
Someone can help her out with an Excel or something, some kind of fancy application.
That sounds fancy schmancy.
Yeah.
One minute.
Hope you guys had fun validating. Most of all, you guys definitely get your day 1 edition.
Yeah.
You will get your day 1 edition, and hopefully you will get your stickers.
What is up, guys? 500.
Stickers, guys. Ah, that's right, Chris Hart. Joint spreadsheet on Google Docs would work.
That's true. 105.
Have to find some trustworthy individuals, Victoria.
One.
How many?
A lot. Sub 600.
There's no easy way like copy and pasting that.
No, because I gotta like make it different.
Make it different.
Yeah.
Ah.
Because I don't do it exactly because there's like people who have whatchamacallit. I go below this because it's like you sub it, right? So they have a little bit of leeway in there, and also because there's people who have additionals.
Hey, Taylor, what winners? We haven't announced any winners just yet. You mean the hashtag winners? That's going to come up very, very soon after the Temptation Thursdays. We're just sorting out the validation right now. We're going to post some timings.
Was he going to say
very soon?
He's asking the real questions. What about the winners?
Yeah, what about the winners? Where's my points?
Asking the real questions.
I'm sorry, Sergey, if you feel things are not unfair, but we'll try and do things on time.
2 minutes. 900.
For the figure winners, we don't announce any figure winners.
Until they're in the warehouse.
Until they're in the warehouse,
Taylor. Not in the warehouse, in the factory. Ready to go, and then we can put it on the right ship to the warehouse. 5 minutes. And
don't worry about blind order, that terminology, Kay.
Alright, let's do it. I have your numbers.
Sorry.
Alright, let's do it.
Eh? Are you sure?
Yeah. Here we go, guys. Sub. Okay. Sub 1000. Sub 1000. 5 minutes and 18 seconds. Sub 1000. 5 minutes and 18 seconds. Sub 1000. 5 minutes and 18 seconds.
Oh, we can't post that one at a time, can we?
No.
You just have to post all in one
Yeah, we'll
go.
do. So I'm going to sub 9. Well, I could like one by one, but that's like.
That'd be quite cool though. People remember. They'd be like, they come in now and they go, oh, where am I now? Where am I now? Where am I now?
Sub 900. Well, I posted it. Yeah, it's a bit of intense. I give a bit of intensity. 2 minutes and 31. 2 minutes and 31. Sub 900. 2 minutes and 31. Sub 800. Sub 800. 202. 202. Sub 800. 2 minutes and 2 seconds. You are sub 800. Now, first of all, let me just. Okay, I'll come back to that. Sub 700. 1 minute and 25. 1 minute and 25. 1 minute and 25. Sub 700. Now, can I just say something? I just want to be clear. Remember, there are people who have ordered multiples. And if they've ordered multiples, they only need to validate one of them. And it will be sequential for the rest of the ones that they validate. So I say it's sub this number. It's close to it, right? There is some space for discrepancy there, guys. Just to let you know, because I don't know how many people have ordered multiples and how that's going to affect it. So just bear that in mind. But I've also tweaked the numbers to give it a bit more leeway as well. But just to bear that in mind. Sub 800 202, sub 700 1 minute and 25. Sub 600, 1 minute and 8. 1 minute and 8. So Alyssa, you did it 125. That means you are sub 700, just about. Around about just about 700. Sub 600 is 1 minute and 8. All right. Now we're coming down to the sort of the lower numbers. Now here we go. Sub 500 is 1 minute and 5 seconds. 1 minute and 5 seconds. 1 minute and 5 seconds. 1 minute and 5 seconds brings you down to sub 500. 1 minute and 5 seconds brings you down to sub 500. Alexander, 1 minute and 5 seconds brings you around about sub 500. That's where about you are, Alexander.
Alexander.
Alright, we are now at sub 400. I just said sub 500 is 105. Sub 400 is 102. So in the space of 3 seconds, 100 people validated. So 102 is sub 400. 102 sub 400. 102 sub 400. For those that are asking below the number I'm telling you, I won't tell you where you are until I get through all of it. Those who are after 500, I can tell you. Sub 102 is sub 400. Sub 300. Here we go. This is getting down to the wire.
This is so tense and I'm just spectating.
Sub 300
Lilith.
is... It starts with a 5. Starts with a 5 and it ends with a 7. Sub 57 is sub 300. 57 and under is sub 300. Sub 300 is 57. So May at 102, that brings you at sub 400 approximately. Ebony, we haven't got there yet. Sub 300 is 57. Who's still in the body running? Who's still in the running? Sub 200. Alright, Chocks is getting down to the wire. Sub 200. Or should I go sub 250? Should I go sub 250 or sub 200?
Just go down the list.
Well, I have sub 250, but I could put 250 or I'll just go to sub 200.
Nah, just 200.
It's just 200, yeah.
Yeah.
Then I go to 150, 150. Yeah.
150, 150.
No, okay, alright. Sub 200. Sub 200, 51.8. Woo! Sub 251.8. So guys, just the IT team has said that they had a bit of an issue where when people did hit validate, they looked like it timed up, but actually it was submitted. So everything is okay. And then it appears back when you refresh it afterwards. They're going to work on something in the future, but at least that's my understanding. So hopefully that makes sense on your side. Sub 200 is 51.8. Who's still in it? Who is still in it? Who's still in it? Sub 200 is 51.8. Sub 150. Here we go, guys. Sub 150. Woo! Sub 150.
Remember, guys, pre-order now and you still get your day one edition.
But there's no need to hit validate because it automatically validate.
Yeah, forget those times. If you don't care about the number, pre-order it now.
It's all good. All right, here we go. Sub 150 is exactly 50. 50 seconds. Sub 150 is 50. Who's in the running? Who is sub 150?
I hope you guys really understand the whole point of validation. So in the future, you know what to do. The next one, you know what to do. And the reason why we need to validate.
Yeah. Sub 150 is 50.
50 is 50.
Nana say, he knows he's still in the running. He knows he's in the running. Sub 100. Alright guys, here we go. Double digits. Double digits now, guys. Double digits. Can you handle it? You can't handle it. Sub 100. Double digits. Starts with a 4. Starts with a 4. 47.5. 47.5 for sub 100. 47.5. Are you still in it?
Denise is still in it.
Is he? Damn.
She.
Sub 150.
Nice one, Jason.
It's 50. Sub 100 is 47.5. And I'm going to give you the last and final one. The last and final one. I'm going to give you the sub 50. I'm going to give you the sub 50. 45.
45 seconds.
Now it's on the screen. It's all there on the screen. Sub 1 minute, 5 minutes and 18 seconds. Sub 900, 2 minutes and 31.
Oh, your chair.
Yeah, sorry. Sub, I should make it purple. Sub 800, 2 minutes and 2. 125 for 700. 500 and below is 105.
Screen grab that.
400
Victoria.
below is 102. Sub 300 is 57. Sub 200 is 51.8. Sub 150 is 50. Sub 100 is 47.5, and sub 50 is 45.
it's like the way around. It's 50,
yeah,
45 minutes and like 1 minute.
Absolutely. Let us know how you guys did. Nana say, let's see how much you care or don't care about your numbers. Put it to the test. Put your money where your mouth is.
Nice one, Ronald. Alright, nice one, Victoria. You screen grabbed that. Ooh, congrats, Liam. Somewhere between 50 and 100.
Damn, that's nice.
Remember, guys, these numbers, they can move up and down depending on the guys that pre-ordered pre-ordered multiple Spyros.
And not only that, Chocks, but also when people cancel, it means you get a lower number.
Yeah, you could almost jump up quite a few sub-levels.
Absolutely. Sweet. Well, let us know if this has been your first validation. Did you have a good time? Did you enjoy that? I appreciate that. Thank you very much for the support on that. That was kind of crazy.
A really easy process. I hope it is very easy. And in the future, we'll try and make it as easy as possible, make it as clear as possible.
I like it.
A lot of people still asking how to do this, how to do that. But hopefully, once you've tried it once...
Benjamin, yes, if you order another one and validate it, well, you can't actually validate it because that's not an option anymore. Yes, it should be sequential if you get another one. Nice one, Rachel. I appreciate that. All right, Justin, thanks very much for joining.
Good night.
Nice one, Victor. I know you haven't... your first one was SD Artorias, wasn't it? Directly from the site. Hopefully you had a good one. I know you're a massive fan. I've been enjoying your design concepts for the PVCs as well. I know you're a big fan of Spyro. i9 processor, 32 gigs, 1 GB. Fucking hell. He's got like really low number. Sub 25. You guys can't handle the 25. You can't handle the 25. Scotty, it's your 4th time. Still tying the old sphincter, yeah? Love it. Congrats, guys, for that. I appreciate that. Alright, Chocks, let's keep going on with the week in review.
That is the week in review.
We've done Wild Spyros in the club. That is, of course, thank you so much for those Australian guinea pigs and Asia, other people placed in Asia. Chocks, whilst we're still on the Spyro, just want to have a quick revisit in terms of the day one. How are we doing with that? Has the poll changed? Are we still looking like B is the clear winner?
Yeah.
We have B front. So option B is number 1 at 80 something, and option B with back of A is the runner-up so far, but you know, it's any way to go. Let's talk a little bit about what we've just done. We've just done the day one. Now that a lot of people pop their cherries, does it actually make sense to call it day one? Is that something we really want to be doing? Do we call this day one, Chocks? What do you think?
Yeah, it is day one.
It's day one, but it's confusing because people have been jumping in. You've seen it as yourself as well, all the time.
It's been like that for a while, though.
That implies that every time we get new people coming in, that they think that, oh yeah, I've got a day one, but like, no, you haven't. Oh, I got day one. No, you didn't. You know, that sort of thing.
It doesn't technically count day one until we validate it.
I understand.
We've been through this whole conversation a long time ago.
But the point is, it's the name. The 0 hour was the first one that changed. Oh, yeah, there's a couple of choices, I think, after that. Oh, okay.
Like
but
what?
let's just talk about why we went. We started with 0 hour, and everyone got really confused because it was 0 hour at the point when we went live. This is actually when we said we were actually going live with the order, so it really made sense.
Well, 0 hour is kind of like the 11th hour, basically. But the original 0 hour was like the first 6 hours to validate, which doesn't make sense.
The first 12 hours to validate.
Is it 6 or 12? 12.
Because you know, we need to give at least half a day.
Oh, right? Yeah. Okay.
And everyone was like, didn't get it. So we changed it to a full day. And also because it made sense, because it's not fair for people who only had like, oh, I just woke up and I've got like 1 hour to validate. Or to place the order.
But like, if you know, like it's like day one edition is sort of like, it's like pre-ordering a game. You don't pre-order it on the first day and it's day one. It's during that first phase of the launch. It's called day one.
And that's the point. The reservation is like the first phase, but it's not even day one. Anyways, the point is 0 hour we changed it because it was confusing. And we changed it to day one because we did launch. That's how we did it. Day one was the first day of sales. It made sense.
Well, we shouldn't call it reservation then.
Oh, okay. Well, what would you call it then?
What do you mean? Pre-order.
But if it was, that would be then a pre-order, would you then... That would still have the issue of like crashing the system and stuff like that.
Huh?
So anyways, I think one of the best ones I quite like is Signature Day or Signature Edition. This is the day that you go the signature bonus.
Right.
So you didn't. It's not about day one. It's come back on validation day to get your signature bonus. Signature Edition.
Okay.
That is clearer than day one because you place your order on day one, but like, where's my signature edition? You don't get that because you didn't come in on this day to validate in that 24-hour period. So if we call it because I signed it.
So we're gonna change that sticker again. Third time, yeah. Guys, make sure you do not throw your day one edition because that's going to be collector pieces. That's going to be very rare again now.
Just like the 0 hours. So, but what do you guys think? What do you think about this issue? Calling it day one is a bit confusing to new time guys who come along. What do you think? Launch edition is one. Signature edition, you know.
Should we even call our events collector's edition? Or just call it events edition?
So the collector's edition is what we were going to be calling it, but we changed it to con edition. Convention edition.
Yeah, but it's like con. I'm going to con you, right?
You're going to con your ass.
This is the con edition.
Because we're scammies. We're scamming people, yeah. We're like people who don't pay our...
Scam edition.
Scam edition. I like it.
Alright.
So I'm trying to figure out a way. Maybe we'll put it to the vote.
Just
I like signature personally.
Just make sure we don't call it SE for short. People will be like, oh, it's a special edition. If you want to say signature edition, make sure you call it the full thing. Sig edition. Signature edition, sorry. Yeah. Not SE. Or DE.
We got DE already.
We got DE, yeah.
Exactly. We got DE already.
Just don't call it SE edition.
So that was one of the things that I had a conversation with you guys, and the ones that I sort of saw out there. But maybe we'll put it to a vote. But what do you think, Chocks? I think a lot of it's been highlighted in this one because a lot of people have come in.
Let's reserve day one edition for something else.
Yeah. For validation, this validation in particular, there's a lot of people who come to buy their first of figures piece, and I feel like a lot of people have gotten confused, and we know that, but. The whole point about what we do, Chocks, is we're trying we're trying our best to attract a lot of new customers, and that's what we're going to see time and time again, especially with PVCs, where people are buying their first one and they're not getting it. They're like, "Yeah, I got my day one." Like, no, you haven't, mate. You haven't got your day one. Haven't got your day one. So that's kind of what I would be about. Steven, let me know what your number is, and I'll tell you what sub number you are. Randall, 42.5 has you absolutely sub 50, mate. Unbelievable. Very, very low.
Hey, Donna. Later, everyone gonna see if I can cancel my order still. Eh?
Why do you want to do that for?
What do you want to do that for?
Hey, Benjamin, look. We do what we can. We make the assumption that people don't. So Rachel is 50.6. That brings her to sub 200. No, Rachel, you're not sub 150. You're between 150 to 200, but closer to 150 than you are to 200. You're not sub 150 because you got 50.6 and you need to be 50 and below. The fast boys at 42.7. That's fast. That's fast. That's fast. Thanks, Heather, for joining. Ron has got himself a 40. Yeah, you got a 44.4. You got a 4. I like it. And that brings you sub 50. Very nice. Sub 50. But don't forget, Rachel, a lot of people could cancel ahead of you. And then your numbers will go lower. Matthew at 47.9. That brings you just about 47.9. Was that? Then that brings you just above 100. Very, very close to 100. Okay, Maciel Mendez at 917, it brings you over 1,000. Over 1,000. $45.8 Wolfgang.
Wolfgang
brings you to just between 500 and 100. But closer to 500. Sorry, 50 and 100, but closer to 50. So Amber, unfortunately what happens is right now the factory's still making those Spyros, wrapping them up in terms of packing them up. You're talking about the OG resins. And what that means is you're going to have to wait for them to pack. Once they finish packing up, it then needs to go on a boat. Then when it's on the boat, it takes another month. Then you're going to get it. The beauty about sending it to Australia is because they're on EMS and it's courier. Once it finishes the factory, we bypass that whole month on the ship. It means that they get it, in 2 or 3 days afterwards. So we need, now that basically there's been enough, kind of enough, we need a few more days to sort of see over the weekend, people receiving it, that it's okay to actually ship out. We can start organizing the next shipment. All right, Chocks, let's continue with the weekend review. There was a Dracula picture. We resculpted the Dracula head. Now, there was a lot of people when we first showed the original photo of Dracula way back when we did the Alucard earlier this year. They weren't too happy with that, and we changed that. So that's the result of that. Then, Chocks.
What? Why is that even in there?
Well,
that was last week.
Well, Nah,
don't worry.
Oh, it was afterwards. You got it on the next day because no, it wasn't. Because you did it on the
same thing.
No. You picked it up the next day, so it was a Saturday post.
Yes, guys. So on last Friday, I went to this event. Event.
You owned that event.
Yeah, this
you
event.
Owned it, that event. You were so amazing that you said, you know what?
I was so entertaining. I made that room.
Sarah, the answer to that is we will make however many orders we get for the next 4 weeks. So I believe it's the beginning of November.
November the 2nd is where the pre-order
will stop. We will make every single piece for the exclusive up until then, unless we don't hit 3,000. If we don't hit 3,000, then
we'll leave that open.
We'll leave it open until we do, or it's production time.
Alright, so it's pretty much same as the resin ones, but this is 3,000.
Not even production. We'll just leave it at 3,000 because we'll make 3,000 anyways and take them to cons and stuff if we can't take it, if we can't get it.
Right. So where was I?
Your hat.
Yes. So Saturday, had to get back up, go back to the event. Because apparently that's the only time I have to pick up this hat, and pretty straightforward. Went there, met up
Sorry, Maria says, I got 21 minutes and 9 seconds. Does that mean I'm in the 45 range? No, it doesn't quite mean that. It means you're in the over 1,000 range, to be honest with you. One minute and 9 seconds for Martins brings you at 1 minute and 9 seconds, brings you just above 600. No, Jordan, the exclusive resin is not being produced. 1,300 is strictly limited to that.
Yeah. Guys, if you want to check your number, you can just use
Thank you very much, Kyla.
The last
Kayla.
seconds that from your timeline. So, Stephen, you're 57.
Thanks,
so,
Ben.
just check that, the sub number on the screen. That will tell you whereabouts you are.
Craig, not yet. But it's tracking very well.
Yeah, so on Saturday, I met up with Dixon Wu. Yeah, the organizer of
I saw he was on the stream last week.
Retro. Yeah, he was there on the Friday on the stream. Then I said, let's meet up on Saturday.
Yeah,
so we did.
You connected with them, yeah?
Yeah, I spoke to him for quite a long time, actually, about a couple of hours. Just going through, like, potential, how he started those events.
Yeah.
So basically, he used to be in the game industry back in the States. Then he moved to Hong Kong, doing his own business kind of thing, and then this retro event was kind of like a hobby kind of thing, and then everyone else sponsored, setting everything up, and yeah, it was something like he set up the SNK World Tour thing. Okay. So he went to Gamescom last year. They had the King of Fighters tour at Gamescom, and they're planning to do.
Well, it's quite international sort of setup when he's based in Hong Kong. That's kind of
we set up Hong Kong for the last 3-4 years.
Sure,
and then gradually
international,
yeah, and then
because you would have thought that local people there would have organized.
He's a massive Shenmue fan.
Is it?
Yeah, and he's a big fan of ours as well for quite a long time.
Oh, he's known about us.
He's known about us.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
And yeah, so yeah, it was like just some introductions and just saying, you know, he'd be traveling to other events in Asia.
So he's known about us. That's awesome. Yeah. It's very, very cool. Alright, awesome.
And he was asking.
Yeah. Oh. Tell him to check eBay.
We don't have those, have we?
Of course we don't.
Both of them?
No, of course not.
Really?
No.
Oh, well. I guess that's it then.
At least I believe so.
Yeah.
Right, so I've been in China for 2 days. Yesterday I was looking at the Alucard factory. You would have seen I did a video for that. Check it out in the club if you haven't seen it. It's looking great. There are some changes that need to be done. What is that that keeps making that noise?
Just that shitty fridge.
Is it the fridge or the 3D printer?
It's either the fridge or the water machine.
Oh, okay. So the what was I saying? The Alucard factory. Go and check it out in the OCC if you haven't seen it. See what it's looking like. Looking good. There are some changes that need to be done. Of course, we will do that accordingly. And it's the point of having them is the 20 pieces for me to see what is likely to go wrong, and I can spot those sort of things. And we're going to make sure that those get taken care of throughout the rest of production. I will, of course, keep you guys posted on what that is. Nice one, Gianluca. You saw it. I like it. Then today I visited the Solaire factory and I did a dreaded dock test, and he is good to go. Now, there's some certain things that we wanted to do. I just requested them to do one more thing, Chocks, was I wanted them to... So what's going to happen is this, Chocks. The exclusive and the regulars, you with me, Chocks, here? This is, you need to focus because this is what's going to happen, yeah?
What?
The exclusives and the regulars are going to be...
For what?
The exclusives and the regulars of the Solaires resins are going to go now. They're going to be packed up and they're going to be sent. Okay? So Aussies, Asia warehouse people will receive those in the next couple of weeks. Okay? They're organizing, packing it up, and they're shipping those out. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
The Jolly Combo and the Praise the Sun version will not. And the reason why is I want them to put it on the table for longer, and I want them to run the lights for 1 day.
You're just going to make sure there's enough exclusive to cover those Jolly Combo packs.
The numbers are covered.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, the numbers are
Jolly
clear.
because those Jolly combo packs, they're like it's one package.
No, I know. Yeah. The fact, I would
You
expect
know,
the fact to be that.
you know, but do they know? That's what I'm saying. We're
No,
sending out the regulars and exclusive. That's fine, no problem, right?
That's right.
Just making sure those Jolly combos has enough exclusive to be part of.
Oh, yeah, of
Jolly
course. I
combo
mean,
pack.
that's. Well, I hope they made them. Well, I don't know. I haven't counted them, but you know, that's going to be a huge boost if they haven't. But I'm expecting.
What about those bloody art prints?
Well, haven't they done them yet? What? How can they send them if they haven't done the art prints?
Have you checked the art prints?
No? Where is it? Have you seen them?
I haven't seen shit, mate.
Huh?
I haven't seen anything. You've signed all the cards, right? I believe all the versions.
I had a lovely warm and fuzzy meeting with the boys on Thursday.
Which boys?
The China boys,
okay.
right? A really nice and warm and fuzzy meeting. I feel like I need to have another warm and fuzzy meeting because
They miss China. They miss you. They probably want you.
The fuck are those fucking art prints? Okay, what I just said about them going out this week, just scratch that for a second and you see what the...
And Alicard.
What about Alicard? Yeah, that's fine. That's been approved.
Art print.
Yeah, that's been approved. That's like miles away before we need it.
It's nice to know. Nice
to get it done early ahead of time, yeah, rather than wait. Because if that's like delayed production.
Yeah. Hey Sergey, you sent an email to CS. Have you make sure you created a ticket? Make sure you log into your account and you can see the ticket number in your account under My Tickets. Don't worry about the Samus Various suit. That has not been sent out yet. Alright, but make sure that you can see a ticket number created under your account. You can create a ticket on the website under Contact Us, okay?
Let me show you this cute little video, guys.
Hey, what? Hey, what?
Nah, it's not that. Let me show you this cute little video. What am I looking for?
Video.
Yeah.
Hey Sven. Oh, caps. You went and bought one after all the panning? What? Spyro PVC?
Check this out, guys.
Sarah, you happy? So you happy right now? Why? Because of the Spyro?
Right, check this out, guys. So over here.
Is it a production update?
Yeah. Wow, look at this. So you can see there's a purple boy coming out there. There he is. Production has started.
PVCs.
PVC Spyro's production has started.
Oh, nice one, Caps. So you don't need to validate. You will get your day one edition. Nice one. Thanks for the support.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Hey, Jordan. It's too early to talk about waitlist conversions for the exclusive Spyro resin because we got to make sure that the guys that pre-order it.
You just placed your order on the waitlist, right? To be honest with you, it's going to be tough for that to be validated. There's a lot of people on that waitlist. You're going to need a lot of people to cancel. I'm going to be honest with you. I've seen you post some questions in the club.
Oh, right, okay.
So it's going to be... Yeah, I would hope for the best, but prepare for the worst, to be honest with you. Kevin, you want to take that one, Chocks? Over to you.
What? I got a mail saying I should validate my order or something, but already paid full price for it. Why or what do I need to validate order then?
Over to you, Chocks.
Hey?
You're saying, what have I got to validate? What is it for?
Alright, guys. Look, paying in full doesn't mean you get top service, alright? Paying in full just means that, you know, when it comes to shipping, you only need to pay the shipping. Alright? We never ever want to take full payment until the item is ready to ship out, but
does he even know that he hasn't? He probably doesn't even know he hasn't paid in full, unless he actually actively asks.
Well, paid in full, yeah, you have to.
No, he might
send
actually think that he's paid in full, but actually he's only paid the deposit. He might not even realise that.
The deposit is just the NID, so it's just a 10%.
He might not. We don't know his situation.
Well, I don't know the situation because that question is a bit vague.
Yeah,
but
the reason
validate and paying in full are two separate things. If you want the day one edition goodies, you have to validate. You're here on the stream anyway, so I would assume you're validated, or you just place a pre-order right now, and that would automatically give you the day one edition.
Boom.
Right. If you want to pay in full, that is fine, but you have to hit up CS with a ticket and say, hey, I've just placed my pre-order. I know I've just paid a 10% deposit, but I want to pay the rest right now.
Absolutely.
Which is fine, but we still don't take the full payment because we have to leave the shipping at the end. We only take the shipping once the item is ready to ship out.
Cassie B, there's like 80 pieces still at the factory in batch 2 for Sonic that's being worked on at the moment. That factory is super slow. But there is already, obviously, a bunch that are already in the container already. That are, I believe, being delivered, aren't they? Aren't people getting that information out already now?
Huh?
I saw some people getting some, like, shipping notices and stuff.
For what?
Sonic.
Sonic?
In America. Like, the first batch.
The first batches should have gone out already.
Yeah, exactly.
The guys were asking, what about the second batch? I've just looked at the Trello board. The second batch is in December. The remaining balance.
Yeah, they're really shit. I can't begin to tell you. Because that, you know, place your order earlier then basically as well, because you might be ending up in a batch. That's number 2.
Yeah. That's something that needs to be looked into.
Yeah, that's not good. Alright, so, right. Snake production video, that was cool. I'm probably going to be going in a couple of weeks to the factory for pretty much the final inspection if everything goes smoothly, so I'll keep you posted on that. Mario and Yoshi is looking super tight, looking excellent, preparing for our meeting next week at BLE with the Big N. Spyro Day 1 stickers for the resin Day 1 for Asia region. Sorry about that, factory did a boo-boo and did not do that. We will fix that accordingly. It might take a bit of time. We're going to get that sent out in snail mail. You should get that eventually. And have you found yourself checking something out at the OCC? No, checking something out because of the OCC. Because you see people being passionate about something. Like, why are you passionate about this? Why are you passionate about that? What's this everyone keeps going on about? Who's this character that's coming up for pre-order? And then you'd be like, you done a bit of research, like, oh, you know, that's actually quite interesting, etc., etc. I'd love to hear your stories about that. No, Lilith. Spyro is up first because Spyro was already in PVC, whereas Ami is still at the resin stage. It hasn't been converted to PVC yet. We always try to do the validation, the PVC sales when it's already in PVC, because that's a clear representation of the final piece. There's a difference between resin versus PVC, and we wanted to sort of stress that.
Hey Toby, the link to the Q&A is working fine. I've pinned it into the stream. Make sure you click onto that. It's working fine for me. Guys, if you're asking anything with regards to waitlist, where you're on the waitlist, you have to hit up CS for that one. CS will give you a general idea of where you are on the waitlist. Guys, if you're asking about shipping in the regions, make sure you check the schedule shipping calendar on our website. That page is only updated once we have a more accurate shipping date from the factories. Thanks, Nicole. Yes, thanks for posting the estimated shipping calendar in the stream. Guys, do make sure you bookmark that. We also have a pre-order calendar as well on the website, so you have a vague idea of what's upcoming next for pre-orders. Hey Robert, Snake is not going to be shipped anytime soon, but we're hoping still end of the year, so do check that calendar. We will update that nearer the time. No worries, Jordan. Hey Brian, Various Suit, so far so good?
I need to go back a couple of weeks.
Alright.
They've been a bit slow. I need they need a smackdown.
Yeah. Everyone's been a bit slow. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, thanks Nico. Thanks for posting that pre-order calendar. If you guys want to find where those calendars are, they're under schedule on the website. We need to rename that as well.
Yes.
Yeah,
There's only things that have been confirmed, not things that are in the development stage.
Right.
It's probably a better way to do it, yeah?
Check out the titles. It will tell you which one's been confirmed and which ones are not.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Next thing to talk about is Nito is now finally in the physical stage. It just means it's come out of the... it's just at that stage, there's a lot of work that needs to be done, duplication. There's going to be a lot of engineering done on that before that's any ready, before we start painting, any of that sort of stuff. So don't expect that anytime soon, but it's good to finally be at that stage. That, along with Skull Knight, took such a long time, but finally we're getting that rocking and rolling. All right, Chocks, over to you for the TT.
All right, Temptation Thursdays. Guys, this is a poll that we post every single Thursday. Just picking up some, picking a license that we add to the poll, asking you guys if we had a pre-order for it, would you purchase it, yes or no? Very straightforward and simple. Nothing too complicated, but things do get a bit complicated. TT120 Afro Samurai.
Did you do the one before? It's not done the new one yet. I haven't done the new one. He hasn't put it on there.
He hasn't put it on there yet.
Hasn't done it yet.
Right, Afro Samurai. Last week's 188 total votes. 121 said no. 67 said yes. So there you go, guys. A lot of guys have been asking about Afro Samurai. It's there. It's up to you to rally the fans. Alright, there's only so much I can do.
How could I have forgotten Elise? Chocks, that just the tip picture was very neat.
Ah, neato.
At the first bit. I did the first bit.
Oh.
Too late, Chocks. Too late.
It's been a while, right?
It's been a while.
We don't even need to say that anymore. But that tip could be any tip.
Yeah, that's true. But I can tell you it's very neat.
Oh.
Back into it after 2 years. It's been 2 years since we've been doing that.
Guys, you must have saved up by now, right?
Yeah,
it's
right?
Been 2 years. You can't complain. You can't complain. Can't complain you have no money. Because when that goes up for pre-order after Mimic, not right after Mimic, but sometime after Mimic, let's say Mimic starts tomorrow, 4 months down the road will be Nito, and you still have a whole year to save up for that.
Won't be 4 months after Mimic.
Give or take.
Give or take.
Give or take. Alright, I gotta search. I gotta find that.
Hey Kevin, if you validated a Spyro PVC, you're guaranteed it. You were guaranteed it even without validating it. You just validated to get the extra bonuses, the signature edition, right? So just to say that you would have got yours if you didn't even come on the stream or you didn't even validate, you would have got it anyways. Just to say that that now you're getting the extra bonuses.
Alright, this week's Temptation Thursday characters, pretty much all the characters from the game, the Binding of Isaac. Currently, around about 159 said no, and about 71, 72 said yes. There you go, guys. That is the TT. Oh, we'll choose the next 3.
Yeah. Alright guys, let us know in the comments what you want to see for the next 3 TTs that we're going to run in the next 3 weeks. Of course, usually we like to do a bit of a higher profile one, a bit of an indie one, and an anime is typically how we want to do it every now and then. So let us know what you want to see. Conquer is going to be up for pre-order towards the end of the year. Uncle Scabs, what happened to that Monster Hunter?
Aye. Gave up quickly.
Straight to 800, then off a cliff.
Thanks, Jessica. Thanks for sticking around.
Hey, Autumn, I can't confirm anything, but I can tell you if it was, it'd be very neat.
Oh. Why do we need a TT for Metroid? Chris.
No, because I keep telling him that no one wants the third gunship.
Oh.
At Gamescom. He's like, no, it's true, they do. I was like, 9. He's like, yeah. I was like, 9. He's like, yeah.
Come on, guys. Have you run out of ideas now? TTs have been going on for quite a while now. Surely you should have some.
So what are you thinking, Chocks? What do you guys want to see? Super Mario Sunshine. Something new. Gunship 3 says it there. Digimon. We've done a Digimon, Wolfgang. Sekiro. I'm a bit. How do I say?
It's not even out yet.
Yeah, I'm a little bit. What happened with the old ukulele? I figured like it wasn't out yet, and I'm not sure if that was detrimental to it or not. I know obviously it didn't perform very well at the end, but just what was something else that we were kind of thinking you're trying to do? Code Vein, but we said we want to see how that comes out first. And hey, Elise, that's wrapped up by Gaming Heads. If you've seen those Jack and Daxters, I actually created those back in the day when I used to work at Gaming Heads. So I've kind of already done them. Zoids. Guild Wars. Did we do Guild Wars, Chocks?
I don't think we did.
Did we not?
Did we? I can't remember that.
What's that?
If we did,
if
we did, no one's pushing it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Guild Wars might be a good one. That one with the race of lions. Guild Wars, race of tigers.
Rolo the elephant. Not a sec. Come on. You just wasted a week.
Rolo the elephant. Nanny the elephant.
No, there's
that is Rolo. What are the tigers called in Guild Wars? The Cha. Cha.
That's tea.
Cha.
Hot cha.
Cha. That's it. I did Wolfgang.
Come on, guys.
Cha.
Any more?
Have we not done Guild Wars? Can I do that one then, please?
Which one you want?
Cha.
Which one?
Guild Wars. Cha.
You want Guild Wars?
Yeah.
Alright. Let me just Guild Wars. How do you spell cha? Just CHA.
CHARR.
Oh, cha.
Cha.
Right. So Guild Wars. Alright. So that's one, right?
Should we do,
then we're going to choose an indie one and an anime one.
Should we do Rick and Morty?
You see? Right, which one?
I guess I don't know.
Moving along. An indie. Oh wow, I was gonna choose that. Alright, let's do this one then. Liver says most of my favorite games has already got a TT already.
Yeah, well, you know, it has been 120 something of them already, so there hasn't been one for the Dragon Quest, has there?
No, because it's
I know, but we can still just do it and cry when it does amazing.
We can do it and cry, yeah.
We've done one for Cuphead.
Yeah, we've done one for Cuphead.
Hotline Miami.
Yeah, the Hotline Miami is on that list.
Where's
Yeah,
one
Brothers, like? Yeah, that's on the list.
To the Moon.
Yeah, Goblin Slayer, yep, heard about that.
Hey, Alana, what's that? Never heard of it.
What?
It's My Hero something. Academy?
Would be popular.
Would it?
Have we done an Ape Escape? Oh, it's on the list.
Ape Escape?
Yeah, it's on the list.
Jade, we've done Beyond Good and Evil.
Yeah, we've asked you guys when...
I did that as a personal one for you guys when we had a conversation with Ubisoft.
Yeah,
right there, in the office.
Yeah.
About 10 months ago.
Ah.
You guys didn't come to the party. God.
All you guys wanted was Assassin's Creed. You didn't want any more, want anything else.
Maybe after the new game comes out.
Yeah.
Alright, go on, Chocks. You're gonna have to make some choices.
Indie one, yeah? Indie one. Owl Boy.
Owl Boy it is!
Owl Boy!
Alright. And the last one is an anime.
Let's try this one.
Didn't we do Sword Art Online already?
I think we did, didn't we?
No, it was part of the.
No, I don't think we did.
It was part of the Aniplex conversation.
Yeah, that was part of it. Yeah,
Yeah, because the top one of that was Kill la Kill.
Yeah, and we gave you guys a chance. That was live as well, wasn't it?
No, that did alright. The Kill la Kill did alright.
No, the Sword Art Online.
Yeah, that was that was part of the Aniplex conversation. Yeah. What the hell is that?
Don't worry, Card Captor Sakura. That's on the list. That's
alright. Okay.
We've done a Kenshin, haven't we?
Where the hell is this Rolo?
Yeah, we've done a Kenshin, Anthony.
This is Rolo the elephant. What the hell is this?
I know what Rolo is. It ain't gonna do anything. It's not the chocolate.
Rolo the elephant, Mega Drive. It's not Nelly the elephant.
Yeah. Yeah, Vagrant Stories on the list as well.
Have we done that?
I think we have, haven't we?
We've done it. It's what I really enjoyed that PS1 era.
Right, the anime is going to be Blood Plus.
There you go, guys. Blood Plus, the anime for the round of TTs.
Drakengard free, don't worry.
We did a Drakengard, did we not?
I don't think we did do a Drakengard.
Well, Drakengard is 2P. Yeah.
Yeah, BRS, Black Rock Shooter. Really? Never heard of Blood Plus?
Count Dracula.
It fits in that kind of...
Yeah?
Yeah, that Castlevania Dracula kind of thing. Blood Plus.
Blood Plus. So this is 2006. So it's got has a good sort of 10 years. So those that watched it back when they were a teenager maybe now has the disposable income as a 20-something-year-old.
Right.
Also had a video game, 2 games. But unfortunately only based in Japan, so that's gonna be an issue. But well, you never know.
Yeah, a lot of people watch anime. Ooh, that Nier, yes, that Nier 2B.
Got rejected. Rejected. Alright. Is that it then, Chocks? Let's do the TT winners.
Oh wow, TT winners. Last week's TT was hashtag F4F Spyro. I believe there's 6 winners.
Alright, 6 winners. If these letters are part of your name, you have a chance to be winning those reward points. We have a W, M, C, K, V, B, N, L, C, S, J, A. If you've got 2 of those, you're in for the running. We'll try that again. T, K, E, W, V, B, L, N, S, C, A, J. Is that you? One last try. N, L, C, S, J, A, W, E, T, K, V, B. There is indeed a VC there, VC. Alright, there's quite a few of them.
Few of what?
A few of them, so I'm going to get through them. The first one is Nicholas Bablu. Congratulations.
Bablu.
Next is Lucas Valdaspino. Congratulations to you. Chris Kim. Well done for that. Scotty Thomas Collard. How's it going, mate? You are a winner. James Earl Moir. Congratulations. And we have Angela Walters. Congrats. We'll repeat that. All 6 winners are Nicholas Barblue, Lucas Valdespino, Chris Kim, Scotty Thomas Collard, James Almois, and Angela Walters. Congrats. Congratulate. Oh, James is there. Congrats.
James Earl. Don't hit me up. Eventually, Phil will hit you up.
Eventually. Alright, cool. Right, this week's hashtag.
6 winners so far for next week as well.
You sure? What do we get to?
6.
Are you sure? I thought we did more in this stream than we did for that one. Pretty sure we never hit 3. Did we hit 300 for the last one? Right, anyways. I don't want to... Okay. So.
Miguel will tell us.
That's true. Hashtag.
Next week's hashtag. Oh, sorry, this week's hashtag.
F4F Big Al. Hashtag F4F Big Al. A-L. For a chance to win 500 reward points, 6 lucky winners to be chosen
Big
at
Al,
random. Hashtag F4F Big Al. For a chance to win 500 reward points chosen at random.
By Gal.
By Gal.
Alright guys, this week's hashtag F4F BIGAL.
Sometimes, honestly, I put them out and it comes out all weird, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I gotta say.
Nice one, guys. That's right, that's right.
Of course, Alphonse is dropping next week, so we're going to start that.
Fingers crossed, guys.
Fingers crossed on that.
Fingers crossed.
You know, it's an anime piece.
It's an anime.
We're always very nervous when it comes to anime pieces.
It's the first one in the FMA Brotherhood line.
Please give us the motivation.
Yes.
Please show us that there are people there.
Yes. You guys fought for it. Please bring them in.
If you bring them in, you know, if we can see that there's potential on that, then that's something we can always talk about, trying to go for PVC later on. But that all is done and tested by these resins first. That's the point. Alright. Alright, Chocks, I'm going to kick off the Q&A. Anything you want to add before I do that?
Nope, that's it.
Right,
Q&A time.
Alright, let's kick it off with my boy Adam El Gamal. I know he's been at NYCC chilling out with the Bead. Nice one.
Look at you.
Speaking of which, by the way, the Bead is not here with us today. He will be checking out the stream a little bit later on because, of course, he's busy doing cool stuff at NYCC.
Yeah.
Alright, number 1, any Yakuza updates? The answer is it's going to be all contingent on our Kickstarter conversation with the big S. Any Phoenix Red updates? Yep, we're making it darker and that should be finishing hopefully soon. Any updates on the minifigures? Yep. I'm just got to basically pull the trigger on that because it's quite expensive to make the molds because it's metal. So we're just sort of trying to figure out if that factory that's giving us those quotes are okay. What are the numbers for the Crystal Dragon? You know, you ask me every week, and one of these weeks I'm going to absolutely look it up. 5. Can Alex beat Chockles at fighting games? There's absolutely zero chance that Chocks can touch me at Soul Calibur 2. There is not anybody who can take me at that. But anything else... No, I can beat you at Tekken. No, I can beat you at Tekken. Yeah. 2D, the boy's king. The boy's retro 2D. He's like a fucking genius. Oh, we haven't tried that, have we?
We haven't tried Virtual Fighter.
Yeah, we're going to keep it that way. And there's always the potential of maybe I'm better than you,
that's
maybe
true.
I'm not.
Yeah,
but as soon as we play, it's going to be...
You might have some hidden secrets because, you know, when you made that Virtual Fighter 5...
Exactly, Akira, you best believe. Hey! Yeah. So... I like the idea of not knowing. But 2D for sure, the boy is king. Certainly in this office. But having said that, it was a long time ago when he stamped his authority, and there have been new players have entered since then.
Huh? What?
I'm saying...
New players?
You stamped your authority in the office of being the man. But there have been new entrance to the competition that we haven't tested out yet to see if you are still the man. It's very likely you are, but you never know.
You never know. Let's keep it that way.
That's all I have for this week. Shout out to the Bead for the free wristband and pin, and shout out to you for the 3 points. I'm glad you got that. I hope you like that as well. Bro hugs to you and Chocks. Have a great weekend to both of you and everyone in the office working hard. Enjoy it with your family and loved ones. You'll kick some ass next year, Chocks. they can never take away your throne. I also realized today was 1 year anniversary of me meeting you two at Comic-Con. I really hope to see you again there next year. FF's love, FF's life. Peace.
1 year.
Appreciate it, Adam. It's gone really quickly, to be honest with you. Let's see how the shitty con does at MCM and whether or not it's sustainable for something like NYCC to be done on the base of it being a PVC hotbed. That's something we definitely want to sort of see what is going on. Alright, Britt Edwards. Will there ever be a bonus for people that pre-order on reveal first day or just validation days? The answer is nope, because that is far too complicated. Will regex of fonts be more expensive than DETF? That's a great question. The answer is in 1 week's time, you will know. Randy Gerards, from the people who have been banned from the club.
That's what I was, yeah.
Are you serious? Am I reading this? From the people that have been banned from the club, is there some way they can ask for forgiveness and can rejoin the club? Some folks are really sorry.
I know who you're talking about, Randy.
Who's he talking about? Right. So what was that all about?
That, I guess. Oh, I saw it in a different
okay,
club.
to be clear, there are two types of banning from the club. Okay, there's one because you're pissed off the admins, right? You broke the rules, you've been booted out repeatedly, you go through a process of repeated infringements, and then you get banned. That's one route.
Keep pushing that boundary.
Yeah, and then you get booted. The second one is pissing me off, right? And they're very, very different ways for redemption for that, let's just say. For the ones where people get booted out of the club because you're pissed off the admins, I'm, depending on what it is, I'm much more like, I'm going to follow what the admins do, what they want to do, because ultimately the job's on them to keep, I want their lives to be as easy as possible, and of course if there are bad elements that are making their lives difficult,
these guys are doing, these admin
out of the
guys
goodness
are
of their
doing
hearts.
it, they're doing it because they're interested in the club, they want to help you guys. I mean, like, why piss on their cornflakes?
Right. So that is much easier which is rally the admins and
they're not being like power hungry, guys. When we try not to ban people, but there's a discussion in the admin chat. Everyone has to be on the same page. Go through the pros and cons. Why should we keep him or her? Why should we kick him or her? You keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and then it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Right.
And then for those that have been, have perhaps some issue with myself, well, I'll let you know if it ever happens. Actually, there was one time, and that was a big mistake. I forgave, and I paid for it.
Really?
Well, do you remember?
Which one?
Well, who do you think?
I don't know.
Which one?
The ban list is quite long.
No, this one here. This one, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And then I just didn't keep. And then
right.
Right?
Yeah.
What a huge mistake. So let's just say I am, I was like, yeah, it's so cool, it's cool, and then, it was not cool. That was a mistake. So yeah. All right, moving on.
Hey Jarko, you're saying this chat is the worst. My text never appears on the stream. Why am I even writing this? I can read it.
I can see you, Jocko.
I can see you, Jocko.
I can see you.
We didn't block you, Jocko.
I see you, Jocko. Billy O. I wonder who that is. Alright. Romeo Ramos. Is Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess 1/4 Link coming in 2019? The answer is no information on any Zelda pieces until we get further into development with them and we get through the ones that have been announced, because people always complain if we announce something so early and then it takes ages for it to come out, and they're like, dude, I'm like, sorry, you asked. And that's the reason why we're keeping it on the DL.
Hey Uncle Scabs, you've never been on the chopping block. so far.
No, Uncle Scabs is
Uncle
word.
Scabs, yeah,
he's wordy. Always
hasn't
good.
been,
No,
hasn't
no,
been
no,
on the
not
top
even,
of
not
that,
even,
no.
not even been ever mentioned in the club, in the admin chat in a negative way. Romeo Ramos, why can't the statue numbers on the plate be plated instead of written with markers? You know, why don't we stop there, Chocks? Why don't we make it, instead of writing it, why don't we actually make it gold plated? He said plated. Why don't we make it gold plated? Yeah, or platinum plated? How do I say that? Individual numbers made in metal to stick on the bottom of the base. Let's just say that
what
could be quite, how to say.
Who's asking that?
Romeo.
All right.
On the second question. Yeah, on this on the reply.
Oh, I need to refresh it, isn't it? Oh, sorry, the reply.
Yeah, just the reply. Indeedy. You know, a lot of people criticize our packaging to a certain extent about comparing it to other people out in the marketplace, and I can understand that. But you have to understand what we're trying to position ourselves as. We're trying to position ourselves about having adequate packaging that does the job, which is to look nice, get the product to you safely.
Value for money.
And then it's about the focus that every cent that you're paying is going towards value for money on that piece. That's the point. Now, I know a lot of people would be like, oh, I'd be willing to pay extra if you upgraded the packaging. I understand that, but you're in the minority, I believe, because I'm clear on our customer base more than you guys are, obviously, right? Now, I know what you're saying. You're saying, you know, you see the hardcore guys talking about them. Those are the guys who are hardcore, who buy from other guys as well. They know what's up. They're hardcore resin collectors. They get it. They understand. They understand the kind of packaging styles that are out there. But the vast majority of people buy only from us because we hold the licenses that they hold dear. And most of those guys are not resin collectors. They're gamers who have found that we make a product that reminds them of their, you know, their childhood, nostalgia, whatever it may be. And the point is, the prices already scare them, despite being very, I believe, or what we're always trying to go is good value for money in our industry. But for us to be good value for money, a lot of people who've never seen the industry will be like, holy shit, that's super expensive. So yeah, we can make it plated, gold plated, platinum plated, plus having like metal boxes and stuff like that, and having a butler delivering it to your door,
squishy boxes,
and wiping your butt if we need to, all that stuff. We could do all of that, except for it's going to push that price out of the boundary where people are already not comfortable, especially for their first figure. That's the point. A lot of people see those resins and they think it's a league above them from what they normally buy. They're more used to the Hasbro stuff, the cheaper stuff, the, you know, those sort of Toys R Us stuff. Then you're coming into this sort of range of higher end PVCs, and then you go to the resins. Hey, we've got to try and keep it as value for money as we do it. Hopefully you understand what is going on with that. Jonathan Moreno.
F4F toilet paper. Would you like that in blue or would you like that in white?
How long is Bowser? Has paint started yet? The answer is it has not. We're still working on various soon. I need to sort of see what's going. This is the same factory. They're not so. They need a bit of a kicking up the butt. Alex Carney, how's Gatsu and Shonui coming along in development? Well, the factory that is working on Ornstein has delayed Guts because Guts came out after Ornstein, and Ornstein, Chocks.
Ornstein. Ah yes, Ornstein. I believe that's.
So here's the thing.
Pre-production sample on the counter.
Exactly correct. Now, Chocks, what happened was
today.
The Variasuit factory is also the Bowser factory, is also the Ornstein factory. So when I saw that Variasuit was delayed and Bowser was at this stage and they hadn't even started Ornstein, I was like, fuck this shit. I pulled the Ornstein from them because I knew it's clear. Oh yeah, we'll start making it honestly. That they were going to dick about and it was going to take too long for them to do it. So I said I'm putting that and I'm giving it to another factory that had the capacity for it. And what do we see since that's happened there, Chocks? Boom, Ornstein, pre-production samples right there. Counter samples, I should say.
Should we in the future, like, say to the factories that, I'm not sure, right, depending on what's been discussed, maybe before we even attempt to give them a third project, they've got to get through the first project to a certain stage.
Now the problem with that, Chocks, is it's a how do I say this? This is a symptom of the underlying cause of the beginning. And what used to happen was we used to develop our pieces at the factories.
Yeah.
And therefore they believe it's their piece, which is fair enough because they've, you know, they invested the time to make it. Well, of course we also pay for it, but ultimately they had to help separate the tooling master, do all of that sort of stuff, and then it's essentially theirs. Now, the difference is now we've invested in our own casting department to at least make our prototypes, right? Meaning that it's ours. We choose where the hell we want to put it. We are no longer beholden to the factories. What you're seeing is where we are beholden to the factories because they helped develop. Ornstein was developed, as you know, over 2 years ago.
Old system.
Right? So I had to pay them some significant lolly to pull it out of them, which is fair enough because they did develop it and they expected to get the money back in the production, but we pulled it from them because they're slow ass. So no longer are we beholden to these factories anymore. So they're absolutely right, Chocks. 1 or 2 projects and they're going smoothly. Okay, we can
because you can smell that from a mile away. Things
exactly. So when you're talking about guts, Ornstein is taking precedent, and I'm happy to say that Ornstein is far further along than it was the absolute right decision to pull it from that factory. Good riddance in terms of that project going to Ornstein, and that is what. This is why I need to be more on the ball. I'm here doing development. I'm here doing this sort of shit. I need to spend more cuddly time in China. No doubt in my mind. Cuddly, warm and fuzzy time I need to be in China. To try and get that processes in place. I feel so many things are falling through the cracks, Chocks. Overall, it's great. It's far better than it was before. It's allowed us to do a lot more product in a safe way. But there are small things that are not efficient. Planning is certainly one of them. And that is something that I need to tackle once we have the team. Boofy's joining, Jay's joining, all that sort of stuff is going smoothly. You've got, you know, more help to get stuff ready for launch. Blah 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 blah. That allows me to be more focused and have my, you know, spread my fuzziness over into China. All right. Jake, Mayer, Alex, who is your favorite FMA character? Of course, you're going to see the bros, but I like a little bit of Leota Mustang. It's kind of cool. It's very cool. Number 2, what is the average development for a PVC versus a resin? You know what? The development is really quite similar. Really similar. Except for a couple of things. Resin, you have to worry about having a base. PVC, not as much. Because of course everything is really cost dependent and you have to factor in a certain SRP and therefore you're limited with what you can do. It's much more focusing on the character. That's the first thing. The second thing, of course, is there's a lot more development at the tooling stage and making sure it's okay when it comes to making the test shot okay into test shot 1, 2, 3. What is absolutely clear, the clear advantage of PVC is has to be production. So, you know, that's the clear benefit, isn't it, Chocks? PVC, bang, 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 off it goes. Bada bing, bada boom.
Keep you guys happy with the PVCs until the resin catches up.
Exactly. Absolutely right. Because, you know, obviously, what happened to Artorias? It went up live in February. People already received it. Soler's very deep in production. SDs we're talking about here. So, yeah. With all this anime hype, any chance you could update us on MHA? Okay, let me type this in. MHA in Google. MHA. Mental Health America. Well, Jake, I know you got something a little bit wrong up here, but you know, if you feel free to PM me if you need to have a little conversation one-on-one about your mental health. So just let me know in the comments, let me know in the club, let me know in PM if you want to talk about your mental health issues, right?
Ministry of Home Affairs.
Well, there's obviously the Ministry of Home Affairs.
What have you been doing?
What have you been doing? What have you been doing? Let me guess, Jake. It's complicated, yeah? Justin, will there be a Haruka statue from the Yakuza series? Let us get through with the first ones.
Hey,
if it even goes more than one. If you even get to the first one in the first place. Of course, when I met Justin at Gamescom, he talked about going to Japan and being really influenced by that as well. Absolutely. Damien Bell. What are the challenges of creating a piece of that size? And does it make it like manufacturing process difficult? Which piece, what size? What are you talking about? Are you talking about Spyro? No, it's pretty straightforward and There are definitely some small areas that is kind of hard to deal with, like Sparks' teeth. That was super hard. I mean, look how small they are, right? And that sort of things. But yeah, overall, it's alright. Aaron pre-ordered his 10 minutes ago. He caved in. I like it. James Tess. How about that banjo? Shit, I'm going to do it right after the stream. Keep forgetting, right?
Yeah, it's week 3 of us reminding you.
Yeah. Shit. Okay, yeah.
That's why when you guys ask, I have nothing to share, guys.
Marjeline. Are there any new additions coming to the SD line? What would you guys like to see? Yes, there are. Of course, you know Snake is coming down the line. There's a lot more DS SDs coming as well in development. They're looking really fucking great. Honestly, they're really cute. Now you're gonna start seeing it. You got Artorius on your desk. You're gonna have Soleil. You're gonna have Ornstein. Then you have and then and then It's just 3. Hold on.
You're talking about SDs.
Yeah. The one you mentioned from Hong Kong, yeah? ACG, you got to do one of those, right? You remember?
Oh, yeah. Come on, Chris.
Come on, Chris.
I keep seeing that every day.
Come on, Chris. Yeah, there's that, and then so we got and then is it just 3? Is there a 4th one? Maybe just 3. Yeah. And then no, an SD, a DS. Exactly. That's it, yeah. I mean, there's 3 in development, right? And 1 is already the physical.
Yeah.
So I guess that's enough before we go to the next one on that. Yeah. Alessio Bucci, any news on Variosuit? That factory needs some attention. Reina Doyle, last time you said Oki was being considered over Ninetales due to polling well. But I was wondered, why did you make a poll specifically for Oki when Ninetales was doing better in the character poll? Because look at the dates, my dear. Ninetales, Oki Wolfform was polled beforehand. Wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was polled beforehand. I can't be like, yeah, it was polled beforehand when actually it wasn't. I'm pretty sure it was.
What's
Amaterasu character poll. I mean, Okami. So that was on the May the 7th.
Is this right?
May the 7th, right? The next one is, let me see, Oki Wolfform. And that was April 28th. Boom! In your face, Reina. In your face.
Check this out.
How much?
What's the difference?
Yeah, what's that one about?
Plus VAT?
I don't know. Randy, is reservation validation something you want to keep? Should your website be able to handle the stress? Absolutely, I love it. Giving people a week to decide what they want to do and then come back for signature day, for signature edition is definitely, it's fun. It brings everyone together because how many people came to join the stream? It was loads of people and it's a lot of fun. Yeah, no, definitely want to keep that. Definitely want to keep that. What do you think? Would you like to see it just the one and done? It's like an event. I like it. Later, Bucci, did you fix the problem of using the 250 discount with FlexiPay when the final payment plus shipping? The answer is, I believe so. That was something from Gamescom that we fixed during that, which is going to allow for us to create games. It's going to allow for us to create, what's the word? Gift cards. In time for Christmas. Gift cards are coming in time for Christmas. Checking with the team.
Is it?
Craig, any updates on Guts revision? As I said, now that Ornstein is sort of being done, at that stage, they're gonna the prototyping team is gonna start working on Guts. Marlos Moral, any updates on Zelda releases? You get this question every week. Yes, I do. How long does it take for PVC? Okay, that's a lot of questions right there. Okay. No updates on Zelda releases. How long does it take for a PVC versus resin to make from design to finished product? A lot quicker for PVCs. If you were an ice cream flavour, what would you be? You'd be Chunky Monkey, wouldn't you?
Why is that?
Because you love monkeys, innit?
Yeah, well, I guess that kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Pina colada.
Pina colada.
If only coconut was keto, that would be nice.
It'll be like iced tea flavour or something. Just tea flavour.
Tea flavour? I can't stand tea flavoured ice cream. You like your matcha ice cream, don't you?
It's actually not bad. You try it, it's not bad.
I've tried it. Is there any way for a Ghibli line? Or is there no way of getting a license? There is absolutely, not that we've looked for the last 3 years, any chance of doing that. If Chocks was a snack, what would he be? Chocks.
A snack? Wow. I don't know. I've never been...
Lilith, it is not case sensitive.
Never been asked that way. Who's asking this question? Where am I? Lost track.
Malos.
Malos.
Last sentence.
I don't know. Good question.
What was that thing that you had? Look. Wasn't it like look?
Oh, that's horrible.
What was it called? Was it called look or something?
It's called look. It's
just
like,
called look.
just
Yeah.
like
So you wouldn't be that.
No, I wouldn't be that. Malos is on the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lilith. Lilith loves matcha ice cream.
Yeah, I know she does.
Yeah. What's wrong with you, Alex?
Tabisu, I'm thinking about the Okami resin statue, but since there is still a wait list, don't try to jump on that purchase. Absolutely, you have time to go on that. So I strongly recommend you get it. It's very likely to convert. Michelle Feinstein, any possibility of a Castlevania PVC line?
Anything's a possibility. There's quite a lot of Castlevania craze. I think, was season 3 confirmed?
2.
For the anime as well.
Oh, already?
Yeah, I think they're already confirmed.
Even though 2 isn't even out yet?
Well, 2's out this month, right?
Yeah, end of this month.
Yeah.
Pascal! How is Spyro doing since I'm looking really forward to receiving my tacky in the same shipment? Well, I don't know, is Taki already on the boat to Canada or not? But Spyro has now been basically approved to go to the next thing. Do you think there's a possibility for a small tease of Ivy for 2 weeks from when Soul Calibur 6 gets released? Expectations of next F4F to go into production? Nice. Expectations of the next F4F to go into production if all goes well. Into production? To go on production? Pre-orders or production? Production, everything's always sort of going into production. If you mean pre-orders, it's going to be Alphonse. Won't begin on the hype train this time for Alphonse, but I can already tell it will be awesome line, and I will try and get Edward once he goes for PO. Thanks for the support, James Bennington. How is TF Sonic coming along? Yep, it needs to be duplicated.
Alright, thanks for the support, Don Walker. He's going to head to work now. Have a good day at work.
Alright, I'm glad you enjoyed popping your validation cherry. Are there any planned after TF Sonic? Let's see how TF Sonic does first. Has the 25th left the US warehouse? I don't know. God. If it's left the warehouse, you would get an email, wouldn't you? Wouldn't it?
It'd be like, CS ain't replying to me.
Totally not my area. I don't look at that sort of details. I'm focused on getting it out of the factory. Once it leaves the factory, It's not on my radar. Sorry. That sort of stuff is, you know, asking CS.
Asking CS.
I can't answer that sort of question.
Yeah, those questions. I mean, like, CS has the information in front of them.
Although I know James is a massive Sonic fan, so I know he's really excited for it.
Oh, James.
Yeah.
Ah.
The Bead! I'm at NYCC now, but I promise to watch the stream later. I know you want to get Spike into production as quickly as possible, but any chance of having the orders for him left open until Jet is ready for pre-orders just to help Jet sales? Well, Spike is actually already in production, just started initially at the factory today. I want to see it, and it's looking, you know, just really sort of basic pre-production sort of stuff going on. And so some tweaks need to be made. So it still needs some time before it's at the stage where we have to close pre-orders for Spike. So, but it probably won't overlap that much with Jet, to be honest with you. When Alucard went up for pre-order, we got to see a sneak of Dracula. When Spike went up for pre-order, we had already seen Jet. When Saitama went for order, we saw several other One Punch characters. When Alphonse goes up, how likely will we see one for Ed? Let's just say, you show up, we show up. You don't show up, we don't show up. That's how it works. This is how it works.
Disclaimer, guys. Depending on license.
Yeah, that's the one. I see you there in the background going, no. Spyro plush. What would you like to see? Would that something that we should run? See if we can do a Spyro plush. Hit up the big A. Is that a possibility?
What country is next to get Spyro? We need to monitor the first round of Spyro to see how that goes, and if we're okay with that, boom, out the next available shipping container.
Eric, when Alphonse goes up for pre-order, will we get in a character poll for FMA? Yeah, sure, why not? We're going to do one for Spyro right after the stream. Also, will Roy's piece incorporate any fire, even just a little bit? Like, fire me? If it didn't? It's kind of like his thing, right?
Wow, if we did a Spyro plush, it would make sense to do a Crash plush.
It's like this. That's the biggest one, that.
Super limited plush, right? Life-size plush. Super rare.
Absolutely. Holly Westover, when will Mariyoshi be revealed? Next year. Jean Carlos Sanchez, Campos, hello there. Will there be more Spyro franchise figures, or the PVC is the last one? You best believe there's more coming down the line. Spyro resin reignited is in the works. PVC needs to have approval, but I would love to try and get a OG Spyro same size. In terms of other characters in PVC or in resin, I'm going to do a character poll. Let me know what you think. Jordan O'Reilly, where's Genos? Good question. Just need a bit of motivation. Kind of need a bit of motivation. Sarah Arrington. With it being the month of all things spooky, I think any news on Morrigan or Dante? I've not really had anything from Chris this week. I kind of like...
He's looking at it.
Well, actually, I went mental with him over Dante, to be honest with you.
Oh, I was looking at the other one then.
Morrigan, yeah?
Yeah.
She's looking fucking ace. Well, the way that's coming on is coming nicely. The design is looking really good. But, you know, that Dante, I went fucking batshit crazy this week with him. I mean, I did my lovely more management style with him.
And he's like, I'm going to take a week off. Right after.
Now he understands why he ain't got no contract. Has any more work been done on Chibi? Yes, there has been. When will Banjo orders open up again? A little bit later. Any estimate on when IG will happen? I know next year, but beginning, middle, maybe middle. Chelsea Harris, are you planning on doing a first trial run of Kickstarter projects and when that will be happening? When are we planning? Let's have a conversation after BLE. How is Grey Fox doing? I would like to see that in the near future. I know it's going into physical right now, so it's going to need at least 3 to 4 months. And yeah, you know, Mantis has only just sort of gone up. So, Tabby Sue, is F4F doing Sailor Moon? I don't care how many times I mention it, I'm going to keep mentioning it. Let's get that TT up and running. Angel Gonzalez, there has not been talk lately about Banjo-Kazooie. Can you give up updates on the figures of Banjo and Kay and the details of Mumbo Jumbo? Yep, the answer is Mumbo Jumbo. That would have to be kickstarted because it didn't really, you know, it hit sort of that numbers. But you know, I told you what emphasis I put on those now. It's now forget about. I'm not gonna just take those polls anymore. It's all about put your money where your mouth is. Lachelle Diaz. So I'm not jumping ahead, but how you have the mini golden Spyros. Would it be possible to have mini Yoshis or various colours? Please make the mini Jingos a pack with all the colours. I like that idea. I like. First of all, going back to Lachelle's question, the answer is, you know, that would be a bit more complicated, I think. Mini Jingos, I think that's a bit easier.
Yeah, lots of different coloured Jinjos.
But I would probably make that in PVC.
Yeah. Definitely. Vinyls. Vinyl, yeah.
And then what? Just offer them, not individually, surely. It would be like all of them.
No, you can one at a time.
One at a time? What size?
Yeah, like a different colour per month. You know, like that you have like what colour are you kind of thing. Yeah, month of May you're blue, or month of June or whatever it is.
Yeah. So, what size would it be? Shit, seriously, like that big?
It goes in well with.
What? So you mean it's actual
TF? Yeah.
An actual TF?
Yeah. Be all right. Keep things nice and consistent.
But then each one is like, you know, $100 for the exclusive. If you want to do that sort of stuff, that's not quite minifigure kind of stuff.
You can make one TF, then smaller scale, like 3-4 inch ones.
Do people give a shit about Dingo, you know, that much? Jangos? Jingos?
Jinjos.
Jinjos? What?
Hey. Who knows?
I'm thinking more like trying to make the mini dragons, right, around about, I don't know, $50 or $60, right, in metal. The Jinjos, something like that as well. Maybe because it's not as complicated as mini dragons. Probably, let's say, I don't know, $40. The whole idea of doing a whole fucking like.
You have your TF, you have your SD, and then you have your lines of smaller ones.
Yeah, that's the line of smaller ones would be kicked off with the crystal dragons. That's fine. Add into there some other things from like, you know, notes with eyes and stuff like that from Banjo and stuff. More like the mini accessories, and you can call the Jinjos part of that line.
The Jinjo one could have like it could be a color changing Jinjo. Choose your own bloody color. Oh, I'm a genius.
Can we actually get the pre-order to actually show what you've actually pre-ordered on your order?
Look, a glow in the dark Jinjo. Glow in the dark blue, glow in the dark yellow.
Kevin Srupa. Any news on the Sonic Tails Dio? Yeah, middle of this month it should be out for painting and duplication. How do you feel about that Kill Kill poll? Yeah, I quite like it. It's nice to see one at 800. Chocks.
Oh yeah, Heavenly Sword.
That's you, mate.
Yeah, that can be on the list. That can be on the list.
Deborah Higgins. How are Shiranui and Midna doing? Are they in production yet? The answer is no. But soon? Ish. What is up, Bradley Cheddar King, Brenton Freedley? Any updates on the card holders as finished prototypes? Yeah, I should ask them on that. I did have to tell them to start moving on them. Now that many Spyro resins have seemed to be delivered with no known issues, would the rest of the world be on the boat? When will the rest of the world be on the boat? Yeah, you know, we're going to start organising that pretty soon. We're still going to monitor over the weekend to see any more issues or not. Then Monday make a decision. Okay, here we go. Choice of the shoutouts. Please no Derek. Please no Derek. Please no Derek. Please no Derek. Oh, he's there. Unbelievable.
I know.
Shout out to Adam. Unbelievable. What is going on, Derek? Well done, mate. Well done, sir. Well done. VQ in the house. Shout out to her, and especially because of the battle work you're going to have to do. Moses Eliva. How you doing, mate? And that looks like a new name. John Morales in the house. How you doing? Jonathan Moreno. What's going on, mate? Jake Mayer. Yo. Ashley Liang. How's it going? Bada bing and bada boom to Brenton Friedley and Yvonne Horrocks. Shout out to you as well, my dear. Salim Disha. When will Mini Aku Akus be available for pre-order? Sooner rather than later. Brendan O'Donnell, Afro Samurai, period. Vote that PT. Kevin Daltrey. Is it still looking like Mario Yoshi will be up for pre-order before Bowser ships? Let me look at my crystal magic bowl. Where's that magic question mark?
Question mark. Yeah, where'd that go?
You'll find out soon enough when you move your ass. What?
It's gonna be. It's like
What?
it's a
What?
whole.
What?
It could be a whole new category for us.
But what? Jennifer Trina. Hey guys, I don't know if you have answered this before, but I was wondering why you don't sell regular PVCs on the site. You're currently making more Breath of the Wild. You know, that's a good question. You know, why not in the future? Maybe at the point when we're not getting more reorders from the factory, from the distributors, we might do that. Or maybe, you know, maybe that's something we can look into. Oh, you're not coming off as rude at all. Also, why have a limit on how many 500 war points you can claim with these? The answer to that is we're worried that they might get slipped out and redeemed and put back in. That might be a bit paranoid, but that was kind of like the point. And Chock says to buy 4, but if I can't redeem 2 of those, what's the point? That's fair enough. Maybe we can tweak that in terms of the numbers of what it would be. Angel, what about packs of mini jingos, musical notes, and honeycombs? For sure, that would be part of the accessories range, which I got to sort of look into. Let's get Boofy working on that sort of stuff, sort of things. Brendan Rastello, is Spyro the best-selling exclusive F4F? Not yet. Xenoblade character poll. I see you giving up asking about Ica. I mean, yes, indeed. Xenoblade character poll. Yes, you've been asking that for a couple of weeks now. Let's look into that. Maybe on Fun Day. Johannes Norbeck, all about those points coming afterwards. MAD, would you say that the Darksiders conversation are going smoothly, or is it bumpy compared to previous experience? Right. Michael Bonnek. I was just wondering, is this pre-order period like the only time GNF Sonic Diorama is available, or is a statue like Boom 8 where you'll be available in the future? It'll just be this one time. I was between this and the upcoming Spyro PVC. If I buy Spyro, I might have to hold off on the Sonic one. Well, I would strongly recommend you get the GNF one first, because that's one and only done, whereas the Spyro exclusives is open for another month, so you've got more time to think about it. When you talk to Sega or BLE, are some of the things that you'll be talking about including the Kickstarter? Absolutely. Nana say, hey guys, have you started giving Phoenix Wright his revised colours yet? Can we have a tease in the club soon? I believe so, and I'll do it the same week as the Broken Sword TT. Veronica Sikora. When can we expect any more info on Ami PVCs? Next year, we're converting her into resin PVC. Planning to do that very soon.
Ooh, I look forward to that, guys.
That is going to be mental.
Yeah.
You know this, Chocks? Yeah?
More.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it is.
No, it wasn't.
Look here. It's a.
Okay.
It's a.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. But this. That is fantastic.
Yeah, I think I heard you said that.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, that's incredibly. And the fact is. Hold on. Yeah. There's. Yeah. That we'll just call that the wreck. Yeah. And then this is watch this. You gonna watch this? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I didn't not. Right. Yeah. Then the whole thing. Yeah.
As. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. What? Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah, I think that's fine. That's fine.
That's these ones, yeah.
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 And then I think you should do that.
Yeah, of course.
As a.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Okay, forget about the skews, but I just mean like.
That's gonna.
Yeah, don't forget about that. I just mean just generally that there are. Yeah.
Because I think. If it's.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
I'm just. My other concern is.
Okay. That's fine.
Hold on.
They can do that.
Which is.
Correct. That's fine. I mean, if they want to, they can. I'm not gonna bust the nut over 50.
Which one's the?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Interesting.
Autumn Hall. Any updates on the Crystal Dragon? Yeah, I was at the factory today checking out that they're working on the pre-production samples. Any changes or difficulties facing it? I tweeted the tail. Did you see that I made it all the way around instead of like flicking to the right? That's been tweaked. The hype for this has died down a lot because of Spyro PVC and resin. Well, you know, things go up and down as, you know, of course, when we start doing the videos and all that sort of stuff, it's just what happens. It's just the natural cycle. Josh Barnett. I hear we are never revisiting Katamari. Is it true? I would love to see King of Cosmos. The answer is... yeah, guys didn't show up. We ain't gonna show up. Alexandra Sorgius. About that Guild Wars TT. Ritlock Brimstone is the most favourite char. Yeah, for sure, Ritlock. Fist of the North Star, possible in the future. It's a bit crowded, isn't it? Michael Pilot, grats on the Spyro validation stream, 1,000 plus, incredible, right? Amazing, just stunning, and it highlights the point that the key idea that PVCs moving forwards are super important, super important, and it's the whole idea of bringing those guys in. Yeah, no, definitely, it's a key part of our strategy moving forwards. So, regarding Big Al, for such a piece, him being huge and costly, how many would you like to sell in order to keep the line going? We'll chat that next week. The FMA hype really took it up in the last 2 weeks. Sneaks, teaser videos, FMA day. What was your reaction on the 600 likes on that one FMA post? Good. Good. Could be better, but good. Let's see. Especially because I know that Al is not going to be as popular as Ed. Let's see. Fingers crossed on that, Chocks. What do you think?
Of course, these animes is always new territory for us, so that'd be interesting. You know, so far with each anime launch, one's better than the other. As in, like, I don't want to compare, but like we're going in that right direction. Hopefully, we can keep that momentum going. We heard you guys. You know, you guys want more anime. We want to keep on pushing that. We want to try and make good use of the license.
And also I'd like to see the idea in the future that we have PVC Nation of animes coming, because that would allow for us to have a bigger pool of things. So then, you know, I think that if we're going to really do this properly, it's got to be a two-pronged attack. But it's kind of hard to do that because you've got to feel like you've got to have that the sales are there, and it's like you put out the anime and the resin doesn't do well, you kind of don't want to do the PVCs. But if the resin does really well, then you kind of feel like, you know what, there's a possibility of something like that. So something like that. So this is why I'm looking really closely at the FMA one. Is that something possible that we could do in the future? It really all boils down to how the sales of the resin does, to be honest with you.
Still a long way, even for the SD and TF PVCs. Still a long way, but it's good progress.
I don't want to ask too much because he's coming really soon, so I'll keep it general. How did you react last week when I guess the pushback wasn't a coincidence, that you had something to do special for him? Is it why he was pushed back? Sometimes, you know, Michael, especially because he hit me up about whether or not some sort of IT support you could give us, that I'm kind of thinking, I've been hacking my computer. Get out of my computer! Were you serious about the 2-year plan for Alphonse? If so, does that mean production will be super long to meet up with the 2-year plans? Nope, it does not mean that. We did that for Ami. We're never doing that again. We delayed Ami Bus to coincide it with the end of the 9-month plan, which for us at the time was like, oh my god, Chocks, a 9-month plan! Like, forget that. We don't do that anymore. First of all, the whole thing is already delayed anyway, so there's no point for us to delay the start. Yeah. But the second thing is, Chocks, we no longer do that anymore. We've set up our system that allows for people to go past that date. People are now having their own individual plans. So if you go past the general release date, you will have one chance and one chance only at the point that we're organizing shipments to cancel the remaining balance to then get the shipment in time with everybody else. So if Alphonse takes 1 year, it will take 1 year. We will not delay it for 2 years. The person who went on a 2-year plan, who needs to be on the 2-year plan, will stay on that for the remaining year and get it when he pays it off. He or she pays it off.
We hope that, yeah, because that goes back into the conversation where if, you know, I can understand from a customer's point of view, if it takes them 2 years, then 2 years. But from a business point of view, 2 years is like, if it's already done in a year, that's like another year in the warehouse.
Right. Michael Palot, regarding MHA, RIP Jake, anything new and exciting to share? Is it less complicated? Well, we talked about Mental Health America. Now, you're probably more interested in MHC, seeing as I know you hang out in the Great White North. That is, of course, you're a Canuck. So, Mental Health Canada, I'm not too sure about that. I'm not too sure about Mental Health America either. So, you know, I'm not sure about the complicatedness of that. All Might wants F4F to go plus Ultra to fetch that license? I don't understand that.
That's mental talk.
Mental talk, mate. Get yourself booked ASAP. ASAP. Alyssa Richardson with when is the current cutoff for Spike orders? We will give you a breakdown on that. I'd be very tempted, but I want to see how Al would hit my wallet before taking the plunge. The answer is we'll give you some advance warning to let you know when we're doing it, so we're not there yet. Brendan Freedy, now that you're saying Mumbo Jumbo would be Kickstarter, what numbers do you want to see? He's hit 635. We stopped rallying a lot because he hit the mark asked for, and that's fair enough, Brenton, but the point is, but why not? It's a secondary character, why not just put it up for Kickstarters? If it hits 635, then 300 at Kickstarter stage should be easy to do, right? And that would be to go to the next stage. It's not like I'm saying that even getting to 800, you don't need a TT, you don't need to do the Kickstarter. Well, maybe, I don't know. I'm not too sure. But with the possibility of a Banjo-Tooie PVC, I'm more excited about that to bring for a wider audience base who were then more likely to buy the Gruntilda, the Mumbo Jumbos. That's the point. Banjo-Tooie fans, or Banjo-Tooie, Banjo-Kazooie, PVC buyers, expanding the data, expanding the base, then goes into that is the way to do it. Which would make a lot of sense to me. Alright, Chocks, it's 2 minutes before the end of the stream, but why don't we do a who dat? It's been a good one.
2 minutes before the end of the stream.
Well, what I mean by that is it's 2 minutes.
Is it
Normally
4
it's supposed to. No. It's two. No. What I mean is it's like coming up to 2 hours. 2 minutes before 1. Normally we kind of finish around 1, but give or take an hour.
Who that?
43.
Oh yeah, no. It's like a chill chat, isn't it?
Yeah, we can do some chill chat.
Yeah, some chill chat.
Chill chat. I'm not telling you sub 25s, Brenton. Let me see if I can even find it. Do I have that information? I don't have sub 25. I only have sub 50 and number 1.
Huh? Hey Jordan, what's up? You're curious to...
Why did I say what?
Yeah, it's curious to why the regular Spyro resin is more likely to be converted from the waitlist compared to the exclusive.
Oh, because there's far more people who want the exclusive than they want the regular. Simple as that.
Yeah.
It's all about demand and supply, and let's say you have. Yeah, I mean that's.
Yeah, I mean like when we did the Spyro resin launch, I believe the regular and exclusive was the same price, but the exclusive obviously came with the backdrop and the gem box. And the gems. That was before that treasure chest. It was like a very
box, yeah.
A simple rectangular purple box.
But you guys showed up, so we showed up.
And yeah, if you look at the edition size, the exclusive is way more than the reg. So a lot of people wanted that, the exclusive. So, but if guys, we've been saying all along that if we can't fulfill the wait list for the exclusives, then the next best thing is the regular version, so hopefully that will convert for those guys that are on the regular waitlist. But with the addition and the demand for it, that could follow a similar scenario with the exclusive as well. So it really is, you got to be there early as possible. So good luck whether you're on the exclusive or the regular.
Right.
No, Anthony, the regular Spyro resin base does not light up. It does not come with the LED function.
Oh yeah, that as well.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. Alright, it's chill out time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Validation was a bloody brawl, I agree.
Alright, Ashley, have a good day at work.
Craig, you got that nice body, but today you didn't work on it. Thanks for working on that. What's up, Randy? If reg base lit up, I'd definitely wait this. Nah, it doesn't.
No problem, Jordan.
That would be cool, Kyle. I'd like to get myself. I love to work on a Charizard. Again. Sorry, yeah. Should have done that. Never seen someone go, what? So fast. Are you sure?
Really?
Yeah, I'll show you here. Yeah. I don't know.
Sometimes they do. Sometimes.
Where is it? So just close it up there. Get to it. So this is what we're going for. They finally decided on this one. Which one was it? It was this one. Yeah?
Okay.
And so that's with me. And then I was like, okay, they were like, yeah. I was like, I can't tell you that now. Gotta go through the thing and then discuss it and the sizes and all that sort of stuff. And then I was like, because I want to do yeah. Right? Yeah. I was like, so not been there for a while, right? Because I've been dealing with this guy who's been more about like the creative, right? And she's more about she jumps right in, right? Yeah. And then like yo. I'm like,
yeah, just go through the breakdown.
Yeah. She's like also asking all these questions, right? Yeah.
We'll just say we are very, we are very.
Yeah, I don't go here. Except for that's not very key though. Yeah. Then
You should have just said.
No, I was like, check this out. Check this out. Well, no, she doesn't even know that. Yeah, and then. Yeah, trust me. It's all gonna work out in the end. Trust me.
Oh, they wanna.
Yeah, that's why there's a bit of a change. That's why there's a bit of a possibility now. All right, focusing on the. Sorry about that. Focusing on the questions there.
No, Philip, we do not announce the edition size until much later on.
Was ist los, Philipp?
Yes, Jordan, the exclusive Spyro resin base does light up. Yes, it does light up. That's right, Elise. The wings almost got me in the eye. Thanks for looking out.
No, Jordan, the regular does not. I feel for Jordan. I feel like he's like just found out about the Spyro, right? Yeah. And which is the point, right? The Spyro PVC has brought people who like Spyro into it. Then he realized, oh my god, he now wants to be upsold to the resin, but he found out that the resin is not available anymore. And then he's like asking all these questions about, the figure itself, and then finding out that the regular is more likely. But then what is the difference between the regular and the exclusive? And then finding more and more how much cooler the exclusive is. Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
It's that borderline. Once you found out something, but you just kind of missed out. Well, you haven't kind of missed out. You still have a chance, but
I know. But it's because, kind of just
ever since last year,
and especially a lot of people have been placing the orders as well when they've seen with the because as Autumn was saying, like Crystal Dragon hype has gone down. That's because nothing's happened in the club about it because it's not at any state. And it's the same for Spyro. There was times before we got to the point where we started making it, and then we started doing the initial pictures and the videos, and then little people place their orders, and we get closer to the end. People can see it's looking good. They get more confidence in it.
This is why stuff like stories like that. This is why in the future we like having those pre-orders open much longer if it doesn't hit a certain number.
Exactly. It was too hard to get enough advertising and focus and get the word out for 2 weeks. I'm so glad that we've changed it.
Yeah,
yes,
like
Ben.
Benjamin. Yeah, like missed out on Crash PVC, the exclusive, I assume.
Sorry, Benjamin. I'm talking about Ben. He's talking about Banjo-Kazooie PVC. Absolutely. because the resin did really well. So it means that I'm definitely looking into trying doing that.
Hey James, this cap was from last week's Red Bull Hit Me Up and New Era Hit Me Up. The committee as kind of a Street Fighter 5 event in Hong Kong, and every single qualifier that managed to fulfill their requirements were able to have this cap, as well as a t-shirt and a little drawstring bag. And yeah, I just went there for the cap. I only want the cap. So yeah.
All right.
What's the hardest base we attempted? Which one would you say? What's the hardest base?
Autumn Hall. Will there be a discussion vote on the posters for MHA figures? I don't know what mental health America figures look like, to be honest with you.
What is the hardest base?
Hardest base? Guts is fucking impossible.
Guts is one of the hardest ones. Yeah.
That's bloody impossible. Do you ever not wear a cap? Yeah, he's been spotted. He was spotted a year ago without a hat.
Yeah, that
Artorias.
Artorias.
Now that's longer than a year ago. I'm talking about NYCC. You didn't wear a hat at all that day. I don't even know why. Why'd you do the whole NYCC without a bloody hat? Because you were celebrating the fact that you finally fucking got a haircut.
Yeah, why didn't I wear my cap?
I don't know. You were like, oh yeah, look guys, I finally cut my fucking hair for like 4 months.
Yeah.
Why didn't you wear your hat at NYCC?
Maybe I had too much luggage. I couldn't bring my cap.
That's bullshit. You had a hat on the aeroplane.
I did?
I don't know. I don't know.
I think I did.
How can you not? You can like wear the hat.
I can't remember.
You don't have to have the hat in the luggage. You can wear it on your head.
Yeah, but you still got to take it off and all that shit, innit?
Oh, I'm just I was surprised.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed, Philip. Appreciate that. Nice one, Sam.
Yes. The Guts pre-order is still open, Philip.
Spyro's brought a lot of people to us. That's
nice
awesome.
One, Sam.
Yeah, Uncle Scab saw you without the hat. He's like, what's going on? That's a very good point, Michael Lai. Next week, of course, is...
What are we doing?
Well,
I've got a special case, Nana say, for these caps.
We are showing this next week. Oh, we could try the commentary thing now. Oh shit! Oh yeah! Look at those eyes! What's going on? So nice! Oh, it's so sharp on my shoulders. Oh, he's coming, Chocks. Oh, Q&A with Chocks. That's me and you.
That hair piece is alive.
It's a movie. It's a movie full of alchemy.
How did you make that move?
I don't know. It's amazing. I was taking it.
Is that going to happen in the real thing?
I don't know, Chocks. No,
that is the shortest commentary ever.
That's a good point. We should be doing that.
Yeah, we should actually go through and go, guys, this part was really, really tricky. Or, guys, did you spot that?
Alright, you know what, Chocks? Why don't we test that out? Oh, hello everybody. Yes, let's welcome to the stream. It's the Spyro hype video. We're testing this out, right, Chocks? Commentary over to you. Go on in. What do you want to say about this?
Oh, look at that! Look at that! It gives that option. It looks like Spyro's flying through the caves.
Oh, look at that purple boy. He's a good boy, isn't he?
Real fire not included, guys.
Yep.
Real
just
flames
to let you know, if you real flames are not included. I think that's a good point. It's a good disclaimer. There needs to be in a team.
That is the regular version without Spyro. And look at that! Look
at
that honeycomb.
Ooh. Imagine if that went where the sun don't shine. Oh, it's so bright and shiny, Chocks.
Real gems. Real diamond cut.
Real diamond cut. I love it. I love it. Oh,
look at that chest.
Look at that chest. This Spyro is kind of like.
Oh, look what's on there. That chest is really hard.
Yeah, it's really hard. It's
very hard.
What is it? The carapace? What's the word of that sort of thing? You know, the kind of things that
pointy horn.
Right in the pointiness. You know what, Chocks? If you ever wore a Spyro hat, or we ever made one, it should have those pointy horns.
Yeah, pointy horns, yes.
Pointy horns.
Look at those eyes.
Cute.
Shiny. Ooh,
now, look at that.
What is that?
But we all know about that box has been approved. Yeah, check that out.
Bling, bling,
500 all points. Make sure you get that, guys.
Every single box has a leaflet in there.
And exclusively from us.
Look at that green gem.
Look at that green gem. Here we go, guys.
And what's that thing floating around?
Ooh! Oh, Chocks A never that sparks out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. Look at those leaves. And look at that lovely close-up shot.
I love it. Oh, right in the butt. Ad-libbing these things. We probably need to go to Activision to actually check our script, what we're saying for this sort of stuff. What are they saying to each other? What do you think he's whispering in his ear? Oh, Sparks is saying, "Oh, Spyro, I think we're going to be the best-selling piece ever." So I was like, "What?" Check out our box. You know what's up.
Yeah.
You know what's up. Spyro X, guys. You know what's up, mate. Isn't that awesome? That box. What an awesome job Sandy did. Looks bloody awesome. Ting, the way he animated that.
Did you guys pause that video to read those texts?
Yeah, absolutely. Check out the sizes of that.
Real dimensions. Guys.
Real dimensions.
Yeah. Don't ask what size it is.
Real dimensions.
Those falling gems.
I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Keeping the dimensions. All this. Ooh, spin gave me a bit of a headache.
Look at all those.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at the good purple boys.
Look at that. Asterix statues sold separately.
Yep. Hopefully you guys don't think it came with a fine price of $99.99. Check out the resin line with the Spyro there. What a beautiful Spyro lineup. I love it.
Whoosh.
Whoosh.
Division.
You
copyright.
Absolutely. I think that's a great idea, Chocks. We should do those commentaries for everything.
It goes really quickly.
It does really go really quickly. I love it. I love it. We should. That's quite. What did you guys think of that?
Yeah.
Would you like to have more director cut versions of them later on? I love it. All right. Yeah, that's right, Larissa. I've been having quite a lot of caffeine today. I've been up since 7 o'clock because when I go to China, I gotta get up early, and it's now 1:20 here. So you'll have to excuse me of my intake of caffeine. All right, guys, let's do it. Hold out before we wrap it up for the week. Let's hit that test.
Please do this always, Elise.
Huh?
She really enjoyed the commentary thing. We should do like that Facebook feature, that party, that watch party. Just run through all the videos and we just sit there and just talk about it. What did we do on?
What were we thinking, Chocks? When we go back like 2 years ago, what were we thinking?
Yeah. All right, guys. How many players this week?
Just two.
Just two.
Just two.
All right, guys. So we are going to choose 2 lucky contestants. We're going to look at the comments on Alex's screen for the answers. Make sure you get the character name correctly and spelt correctly. Good luck. Points can be put towards your Spyro PVC.
Trying to find a hard one.
Hard one.
Semi-hard.
Semi-hard. Yeah, I was looking at that.
Don't.
That's not hard.
It will be hard for us. Yeah, obviously it's easy like that, but we're gonna just like show it like that.
All right, guys. Good luck.
Spelled correctly as well, guys. Thank you very much. You know, we can go for. Come on. With or without, okay?
I knew you were going to ask that.
No, but I think it's okay because it's... Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay? With or without is fine.
You sure? Alright then.
Alright.
Alright, guys. Good luck.
Let me blow it up so much. That's really annoying. Shoot. That's not good news. How do I do it a little less?
That's it.
Oh, I think if I open up in Pixel, I can probably do this.
Hey Marcus, we're playing Who Dat. Basically, kind of a level per level going up for a chance to win lots of reward points. So level 1 you can win 1,000.
Well, first of all, get on the leaderboard.
Yeah.
Get on the stream. Get on the Get on the
get yourself on the seat.
Get yourself a seat first, and then we'll tell you what to do.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. All you need to do right now is say what this character is. Spell it correctly. The person who gets it right, 2 people will be chosen to do the Who Dat challenge.
Turn the brightness up.
It's up, Max.
Yeah, it's up, James.
Have you started using your new thing, by the way?
I'm still waiting for my bloody case.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I can see you haven't got it yet. 3, 2, 1. Who Dat? Who Dat? Who Dat? Who Dat? Who Dat? Okay.
Yeah. All right. Good luck, Diego. You said you're winning this one.
The only thing you're winning, mate, is a lucky EU warehouse. You're very welcome. Who Dat? Who Dat? Who Dat? Who Dat? So you want to do it like that? It's not that easy, is it? Excuse me, Spyro. Anyone got it?
Tippy tap tap.
Oh, tippy tap tap. Yeah, that's a good point.
Ooh, good guess, Alexandra. Good guess. I see where you're coming from.
Who Dat? Who Dat? Who Dat? That might be a bit obvious, to be honest with you. Keep an eye on that. It's the L block. Alright, so I can make it a little bit easier. You aren't getting it so far. Make it a little bit easier for you.
That I say. Putin. Dr. Mario. It gets quieter and quieter. Come on, guys.
Alright, really obvious now. I can't give it any more obvious than that. Come on, guys. Totally. Oh, hold on, Chocks. OMG.
Ah, come on, guys.
Oh, no. God, Petunia's in it. We got lemmings. Oh, please, Chocks, I'm worried Petunia's gonna no. Please let him go out in the first round.
We also have Devon.
Oh no, we got Devon who kicked it off first.
Devon got it straight away.
Oh no, Chocks, I was enjoying today's stream. I don't want to end on such a bad note. Giving away 8,000 points to Alex Petunia. I can't have that, Chocks. I'd rather just close the company, to be honest with you, right? Sorry, stream's finished. There is no points to give away because there is no first figures. OMG. OMG.
It just
don't like it.
Alex just came out of nowhere and said, "Lemmings."
Unbelievable. Devon, congrats, you are first, but I know you're gonna get denied. Alex, I'm not so sure.
Oh, Devon. The last time Devon played, episode 58, reached level 2 and walked away with 1,000 points.
Yeah. He's the kind of guy. He's sensible.
Yeah, sensible.
He's rational.
Yeah.
He'll get 1,000 points. He go, you know what? I'm happy. Alex, though, he all kind of crazy. He all kind of crazy. He should be part of the MHUK. Mental Health UK is what you need to be a part of, mate. I am a little bit worried. Alex says, I've sat through 3 hours of you fucking banging on about shit. I deserve this shit. OMG. That's cool. Devon has got some pattern. He'll take us 1,000 points. Puss away. That's fine. That's cool. I'm happy with that. Alex, so he's all kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. I don't like it.
Devon, hopefully I can do this in 10 minutes. You ain't staying long.
You do not need to worry about that. You are going out in the first round. All right, Devon, you played before. You know what's going on. Here we go. 3 coins, 4 hands. You know what's up, mate. You know what's up. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bada bing. Hand number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let us know in the comments, Devon.
For a chance to win 500 reward points, or you can actually just walk away and just tell us which hand you would have chosen.
If you've got to go to work, you know, fair enough, right? Yeah. Let's go. Chris Kim. By the way, Chris, did you know you won yourself 500 reward points for winning the hashtag challenge?
Which one, Devon? Number 1? 2,
3, or 4? He's gone for number 3. If you went for hand number 2, you would have got yourself 500 points. If you went for hand number 4, you would have got yourself 500 points. But you went for number 3, 2, 1. That's cool. It's cool. It's cool. He's alright. He's alright. He's fine. He's got one more and he's out of here. It's fine.
He's gone.
It's fine. It's alright. It's alright. He's gonna go in a minute. It's fine. It's fine. He's gonna go. All right, here we go. 3 coins, 2 hands. Chance to win 500, 1,000 reward points.
1,000, or walk away with your 500 because you got to go to work.
Yeah, you got to go. Well, yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Let us know what you would have gone for if you want to go for it. Hand number 1, 2, or 3. Let us know in the comments.
Hey Marlos, we picked the winner. We picked, you know, whatever answer that shows on.
Yeah, whatever comes out first
on the screen
on the website. We didn't. Wait, did someone say that they went first? Remember, it's what we see on our screen, not what you see on your screen. Devon goes for hand number 2. If you went for hand number 3, you got yourself 1,000 reward points. If you went for hand number 2, 3, 2, 1. All right, enjoy it, mate. Congrats on the 1,000. See you later. See you later. Because you don't want anything about that 50-50. You don't want that 50-50. Enjoy your 1,000. You know, well done. You know, it's not easy. It's not easy. You did a good job, mate. Enjoy your 1,000. Unless, of course, you do want to brave it. Run the gauntlet. There is a coin that is a number and a flower. For a chance to win 2,000 reward points, let us know, would you go for flower or number? Let us know in the comments, or walk away.
But still let us know which one you would have gone for.
Petula, keep your own, do your own thing. Is it Pachu or Petula? He's going for it. Oh, what? He's all of a sudden Devon's grown some bollocks. Some big balls now. He's gone on big balls now.
Hashtag F4F big balls.
Hashtag Devon's grown some big balls. What's up, Devon? What you got for me? What you got for me?
Ooh, we got a Godzilla fan, huh? Wolfgang?
He's gone for number.
He's gone for number already?
Oh. Oh.
Really?
OMG. 2,000 reward points. Don't like it, Chocks.
It's Petula.
Petula. Petula? No, what?
That's
Petula, yeah. Petula, yeah, Petula.
2,000.
I don't like it, Chocks. But you know what? No. I might actually, if Devon goes all the way to 8,000, I might just be happy for that because, you know, it'll be like, as long as Alex can get there first.
It's Devon, yeah.
Yeah, Devon's alright, yeah. As long as Alex, if Alex gets it afterwards, it's like, who cares? You know, it's already been done. Right now, no one's done it. If Devon does it just before Alex, you know, I think that's kind of some sort of divine justice, to be honest with you. I'll be alright with that, actually. So go on, Devon, all the way, mate, all the way. I'm rooting for you. All the way, mate. When we do the next one, I'll be like, this one, mate, this one. Yeah, this one.
Yeah. Yeah, do it.
2 coins.
2 coins. Is it?
1 coin, 3 hands.
1 coin, 3 hands.
1 coin, 3 hands.
Yeah.
1 coin, 3 hands.
1 coin, 3 hands.
Alright, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Now, if you go for it, obviously you let us know. If you're not going for it, let us know in the comments what you would have gone for.
Yeah.
2,000 war points, you know, that's significant to your next level, to leveling up. What are you right now? Think about your level right now. What number are you right now?
2,000 points is like equivalent of spending shitloads.
2 coins, 1 cup.
So
it's equivalent of spending a lot of money, to be honest with you. There's a lot of money.
How far are you away from the next what do you call it? Loyalty member level. Yeah.
You know, stakes are high. What would you have gone for, Devon? He's walking away with a 2k. That's very nice, mate. What would you have gone
Lilith
for?
goes for 3. Brennan Wim goes for 1. Chocks has it? Took him too long? Ah. James says walk, bro. Autumn says no.
Nice one, just under the bronze. That's very good.
Have to walk away, just not.
So what would you have gone for, Devon?
All right.
Alex Petula is very happy because he thinks he's going to be the first point bracket.
Yeah. Which one? So hand number 1,
2 or 3. What would you have gone for?
Nana says don't pick 1. James says walked away. Autumn says 1.
Devon says 3. I can tell you if you went for hand number 2, you would have walked away with nothing.
Everyone's gone for 3.
But if you're always follow Nana say, oh wait a sec, do totally not what he does, because it is of course number 1. Congrats, you walked away correctly, Devon. You're 2,000 points better off. Congratulations. Just remember, whatever Nana say chooses not to do, just choose that one. Listen to that advice, Alex, because you're up.
2,000, yeah?
2,000, but and let me just do that right now.
Is it level 4? It is level 4, isn't it?
I'm going to write that right now to Phil.
2, 3.
Right, what was that? It was
Devon
Wenstrom.
Wenstrom. Wennstrom. Nice one.
Some crap keeps like disappearing.
What is?
Like it's here, then it just disappears and shit.
Isn't it?
Fucking day. So shit.
There's a new desktop coming in Tuesday. You could trade for that, yeah?
That's a good point. Alright, well I'll just remember that, yeah? Alright, Devon.
Brenham. Not Brenham, sorry, Devon.
Devon, yeah.
Devon.
Alright. But Julia, before we start, let's want to have a conversation. You know, I know you and I, we see eye and eye on a lot of things. We watch your videos and appreciate them, mate.
Michael Lai is keeping tabs on the time. 30 minutes to go.
Just to let you know. Oh, sorry. The stream
the stream's ended, so the game's just void.
Just to say, Alex, can we just go over Alex's history? Because he's got some big bollocks now, but he needs to be reminded of the cold hard facts that he's done more than one go. So, Chocks, let's look at his past performances. Yeah, he almost got there at the end. He's feeling like he's got fucking, like, he's like dragging huge balls behind him as he walks around now, thinking he's got it all that, right? But let's just remind him how vulnerable he is. He's only human. So, he started off, he's done it once, and he did it
episode
at 54. What happened? He level 1 and he died. Now that's the Alex I want to see today. That's the Alex I want to see today. And then he did it again.
Episode 61.
He got to level 3 and then he died. And that's what you know, I'm alright with that.
Yeah.
That's cool. And then he's a 69.
That would have been a 50-50 game.
Yeah. 69 again.
Episode 69. It went to the same level 3.
And then he died again, right? Now,
bloody hell.
I know, right?
Episode 76. Reached level 2
and died. Now, this is the Alex I know and love. This is the Alex I know and love, and I'm really hoping I'm going to see him, because the last time, episode
78,
the boy
got far. Level 5.
And he had the balls to go for it, Chocks. He had the balls.
He could have been joint winner with.
He could have walked away with Angela, who was like one of the first people to do it.
Yeah, with 4,000 points.
But he went for it, and that's fine, and that's cool, and I respect him for that. But my heart is not good for that. So just want to have a conversation about that, just to say, I'm really hoping that episode 50, Alex Petula turns up. Petula, that's what I want to see. That's who I want to see today. Not juiced up, steroid to the gills, 76 Alex. I don't want to see that guy. Alright, let's do it. Just remember, you're vulnerable. You're walking around thinking you're bloody like, you know, got some massive armor on. You're like having to like have a cart behind you to carry your balls. But let's just be clear about something. You are vulnerable, and I'm gonna show it to you right here, right now. Here we go. 3 coins, 4 hands. Boom! Alright, here we go.
Taking my time, guys.
Let's do it.
In hand number 1, there's a coin. In hand number 2, there's also a coin.
In hand number 3, there's also a coin. And in hand number 4, there's also a coin.
Which one?
Which one are you going for?
Alex Petula, told you I don't care about points. I just want to see you sweat.
And that's what I'm really worried about. A man who's got nothing to lose. Nana says don't pick number 1, so you definitely should pick number 1.
Definitely pick number 1.
But Shooter's gone for hand number 3. Well, if you went for hand number 1, like Nana said don't do. See, remember, whatever he says not to do, do it. Because hand number 1 would have got yourself 500 war points.
Yeah.
Number 2 would have got yourself 500 war points. In 3, 2, 1, okay, he's on the board. I like it.
Ooh.
I like it. I like it because right now he's getting a little bit hard. Let's be honest.
Well,
right?
so far
he's on the board. He likes it.
From his track record, he's always passed level 1.
Yeah, I mean, no, he's done level 1 and died before, but you know.
Oh yeah.
But you know, he's been on so many bloody times. I feel like he's getting a little bit of a sensation. A little bit of a sensation.
We're going to drag this out for 30 minutes.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry to get.
I'm sorry, it's all over.
To be continued in next week.
2 coins, 3 hands.
3 hands.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, boom.
I'm gonna take my time again.
Hand number 1, 2, or 3. What are you going for? Too much information, Alex. Which Alex are you talking about here?
Ooh, for a chance for 1,000 points.
Don't pick number 2. Says Nana say. Lily says number 3. Malo says number 2.
No slow motion camera for that coin flip. You gotta
believe. You got for hand number 3.
Woo.
Well, I can tell you if you went for hand number 2, like Nana said, I told you always go what Nana says not to do. You would have got yourself 1,000 war points, but you decided to go for hand number 3, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Chocks, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm not gonna lie.
Already?
You know, it's to be honest with you,
Alright.
It's like. Because the others, to be honest with you, the others will puss.
Yeah, but this is Alex we're talking
and
about.
he won't do that. Yeah. He's going to keep on going until
he
he
will
dies.
keep on going,
And that's the point. Because you can always expect someone to say, oh, yeah, I'm going to get my points, right?
Yeah.
But this guy, he's just like...
brave, yeah? Or just
like
crazy.
I don't like it. Don't like it. I really don't like it, Chocks. I'm already feeling a bit nervous. I don't like it. I'm going to be honest. There you go. Number... Flower. I don't know why I'm bothering to show you close-ups. You know what's up.
Yeah, you know what's up. It's not a fake coin.
Super spin.
Did you get that?
Make sure he's got a slow motion cam.
Do we need to check it? Let's check it on the stream.
See if you can see it. Yeah, no, he's got it. Nah, that thing is blurry as hell. No chance. You can't even really see it.
The coin.
Oh, it's on.
Alright, you want to walk away? He ain't gonna walk away.
He's never gonna walk away.
Easy peasy.
He's never gonna walk away.
Says don't pick flower, so he chooses flower, right? That's right.
Don't pick flower, so he got the flower.
That was quick.
Alright, here we go. Please, if there is any justice in this world, let this be a number.
Number.
In your face! No, not today. Not today. Not today. In your face. I love it. Ain't ever gonna happen. Never gonna happen. Never. Always listen to Nana say. Don't pick flower. Choose the number. You should have listened to Nana say this time. Your face. He's left. He's not even commenting anymore. He's given up. He's all upset.
There's a massive delay.
Nana says, I would have won. Yeah, you would have, Nana said. Except for you didn't get past the other rounds.
I'm deaf now. There you go.
What is it?
Oh, well, we missed quite a lot of messages.
Yeah, poor Nana. Okay, and then walk away, remember. Don't pick flower. Here we go. I would have won. You can thank me later for the gifts. I'm deaf now. Always next, and the boy has definitely got a high percentage of joining the Who That challenge for sure. For sure. Not today. Not today. And I'll tell you right now, not today, son. I schooled you again, boy. Not today, son. Alright guys, we're going to be wrapping it up. Of course, next week we will be back at it again for Friday Q&A with Chocks A number 9. And of course we will be the reservation stream for the big boy Alphonse. Chocks.
Yes.
Any shout outs, any things you want to add before we wrap this one up?
Yes. Shout out to Dabs at NYCC. We have tons and tons of badges, pins.
Hunt him down!
Yes, I believe he's still there for, is it one day? He's not there every day, is he?
Oh, is he not? Oh, I don't know.
I don't think he's there every day.
Probably not.
Yeah,
probably
PM him, definitely. Check him out. Make sure you get him, get the pins. There's reward points, right?
There
You're giving
is.
him some reward points.
I have.
Yeah. So, yeah.
There will absolutely be a feeding frenzy. Anything else, Chocks, before?
No?
Okay, right.
That's
so
it. Make sure FMA fans join.
Of course, there is the Spyro PVC will be open for another 4 weeks, so November the 2nd.
Yeah.
Up until then, we will of course be back at it again for number 90. It of course has been fantastic. Thank you for the support, Chocks. Over 300 plus people on the stream today.
Thanks,
I'm a big believer that it was a good idea to move it to the validation stream. What do you think of it, by the way, moving it validation to a Friday? I think it worked out alright.
I think it's alright, yeah. I mean, as long as we get things fitted in between, there's no downtime. And plus, like, if today was a validation and a review,
it would have been really difficult.
I don't know. We got to time that
review
at a certain
yeah,
time slot.
it's going to be. Well, I'm sure it will happen in the future where you have, because actually, do you know what? We didn't actually get through much of the weekend review during the validation hour. To be honest with you,
for the first hour.
Yeah, I think it's probably because there were so many people wasn't sure what was going on. It was just general chit chat and seeing what's up. So that's.
And luckily, it was smooth, because if it wasn't, it would have been dragged further down until we get things fixed.
Right. Yeah. Which would have been, and that was also a shout out, of course, to Andreas and Lorenzo, and of course also Josie behind the scenes. So that was really good. So I'm definitely happy that we did the validation on the Friday, and hopefully some people that were hanging out for the validation just hanged out, sort of
have a taste of a Q&A.
Right, exactly. And hopefully they come back and see if they can be the first to ever take it all the way with a Who Dat challenge, because I know certainly who won't be.
Don't jinx it.
There you go, Marlos. There you go.
All right.
First validation stream.
Nice one. Thanks for sticking around.
Fun. Much appreciated. Yeah. Absolutely, we'll be doing it on Fridays in the future for sure. Oh, so VC, the VQ says she's enjoyed it. As long as the VQ is comfortable, that's all we need to be making sure. Just want to be making sure.
Make sure you support Victoria in any way you can, guys. She's putting her time and effort into making that list.
Absolutely, appreciate that for sure. Yeah, so okay guys, we're wrapping it up. There will be of course a feeding frenzy within for sort of 15 minutes of the stream going dark. Big boy Alphonse next week, looking forward to that. Please show up, fans of anime. please. If you show up, we will show up. If you don't, I don't want to go into what will happen if you don't. Fortunately, these windows don't open up too much, but just say please come and join that. You know, fingers crossed. I always get a bit nervous, of course, when it's something that we go into the uncharted territories. I always knew how Spyro was going to do. It's performing very well, but we always had a basic understanding of what that was.
Yeah,
we have data.
We hope Alphonse is the Alphonse you want. We spend a lot of time working on that, and hopefully you guys approve what we've done.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, nice one. Whew. Yeah. I feel like that was easy. You know, he died at 50-50.
You're still thinking about it?
Of course I bloody am. Of course I bloody am, mate. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We couldn't do it without your support. Of course, it has been Friday Q&A with Chocks A number 89. It has been, of course, the Spyro TFPVC validation stream, and it has gone very smoothly. Shout out to the IT boys. 5th of October 2018 is wrapped up for us over here. Have a great day, America. Have a great evening, Europe. Have a really good evening. Asia, you should be sleeping. I don't even know what's going on with you. Australia, you should definitely be sleeping. We will be back at it again.
Get some sleep,
next
Autumn.
week, of course, for Friday Q&A with Chocks A 9.
T.
And you know, we hope to see you there. All right, guys.
All right.
As always, Feeding Frenzy in a few. Much love. We will see you very, very shortly. I'm your host, Alex.
I'm Chuckles.
F4F is love.
F4F is life.
But wait a sec, Chocks. Can we just be clear about something? Where's your week in review snacks?
I can have it now if you want.
Do you want to? Are you even hungry right now?
No,
We're going to save that double time
Yeah.
maybe next time. All right,
Next
guys.
time.
We're going to finish it off then. I'm your host, Alex.
I'm Chuckles.
F4F is love.
F4F is
See
life.
you in the next one. Peace.
Laters.